Hello and welcome to the 26th Top Level Society podcast.
Well, technically this is Top Level Society's first podcast.
Yes, I know that, but for our old fans' sake, we're calling this the 26th podcast.
Why did we bitch out and rename it something without a curse word in the title?
Because the people at Top Level Society decided to pay us to do this. Shrimp dick.
Fine, but technically, I have no phallus Siri.
I know, but sometimes I like to pretend you are a real boy.
I'll show you a real.
Whatever. Anyway, on this episode we have all of the angry nerds back in celebration of the new title and to see what they have been up to this whole time, as well as an entourage of additional people chiming in.
Too many people if you ask me.
Yeah, we may need to start limiting participation soon. This thing is getting too out of control.
How about 0 human participants? Just us for 2 hours.
That sounds like a nice plan. We just need someone to interview us though.
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Well, anyway, here is your host, Luthraz Dometriax.
Yeah, it's that boy Max with a banger, huh?
It's Sunday, September 22nd, 2013. About 10 o'clock in the evening, p.m. Central Standard Time. My name is Luthraz Dometriax. This is the Top Level Society podcast, number 26. If you go by the original name, who gives a fuck, that biz. Gonna talk about that for just a moment. But first, I have a room full of guests here this evening, so starting on my right, counterclockwise, if you just want to go ahead and name yourselves.
Hi, I'm Allison.
What's up, it's Castro from the Angry Nerds.
What's poppin', y'all? It's Max, triple X to the B, Angry Nerds.
I'm Haley.
It's your boy Lark the Great, aka Frank Castle, aka Mr. Ask Your Bitch, aka I am the
Megan.
Monster Beast, aka MTV from the Avengers. Oh, I know the girl played it last night.
I didn't realize we had an Avenger here.
No one's going to.
Alright, well, welcome everybody. Thanks everyone for being here. Goes without saying, Max, I think you've probably been on the podcast more than any other guest.
I'm dedicated to the cause.
Yeah, so, Cat's still here in spirit. Man, can everyone kind of like come in just a little?
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like,
You're such a sweetie.
talking about.
Brown.
With your mustache like that.
Alright,
You look like Gustav.
For the record podcast, just looted that by his dinner before you asked for
Yeah, man, it's like Texas in this bitch. We don't fuck around.
can everyone gather around a little bit less creepy now?
Alright. Okay.
Alright. So, I guess I'm going to talk real quick about the transition here to the new podcast. There really is literally no change as far as what we're going to be talking about. Still going to be talking about what people give a fuck about. It's just we want to change the name to match the LLC that's been established, Top Level Society. It's a growing number of people involved, and it gets bigger every night. Everyone here is a part of this movement, as I like to kind of refer to it. It's all about, we're all part of top level society. There is no separation of anybody because we're all human. That's what makes us fucking amazing. So, speaking of amazing, free beer provided by Castro. I'm good.
I didn't get one. Cheap fuck.
But yeah, so
shout out to the ladies that get niggas beers.
there you go.
Or not just niggas, but other than niggas.
Everybody.
There's other races of people on the planet these days besides just niggas.
Is there?
Yeah.
Since when did niggas become a race?
Well, I'm thinking more of like a Event Horizon type way. There's a few other alien races.
Dude, I agree. Have you heard of the lizard race?
Oh my god, I heard about that.
Yeah, right?
Dude, what is that about?
Shapeshifters? It's fucking crazy, right?
What?
Yeah, like that's
Something
that's just on YouTube. Like if you just Google lizard race and shapeshifters, like there's this conspiracy theory.
They were talking about that in Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
Yeah, there's a whole
it's like,
thing
it's
about
so
it.
weird. The army's about that shit. Like it's a
Number two
fucking
Grand Theft Auto
the
that
lizard
occurred in real
army.
life.
They're talking about that shit. It's on American soil.
I'm
now. That
sure
shit's
you-
so weird.
You probably noticed all the Illuminati references
They
too,
are
right?
huge
Everywhere.
Illuminati references in there, all through it.
Okay,
It's
since we're
crazy.
not talking about Breaking Bad, we're not talking about GTA because I ain't got that either, and I've seen Breaking Bad. So either we're gonna split it up and everyone's gonna know what happened tonight, or you motherfuckers is gonna quit teasing me with that game.
Alright.
All right.
So,
Grand Theft Auto is going right now. I just want everyone to know you should have that game.
yeah, it is. It's legit. No doubt.
Get the ass.
More reference.
Chops.
Here, go throw another reference out for it if you need to.
My bad, man.
Castle wants to talk about Breaking Bad, so it must have been really good.
It was going.
I'm not an ass
It was
cheek.
going.
For the record, podcasters and podcast listenees, some people here have not heard or watched Breaking Bad, the second to last episode. So as me not being a jackrabbit jackass, I'm not going to tell them, even though I want to. I'm frothing over it.
How does one froth over something?
The end of the series is everyone dies.
I can elaborate. I'm frothing because I would love to tell everyone what happened.
I like that
because-
you're bubbly.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yes.
Alright.
You're very rough.
Well, we should probably update the status here on what each of you gives a fuck about now.
Yeah, there's been a minute since we've seen them.
First lady first, am I right?
She always goes first.
Yeah, no, go somewhere else.
It's cool.
What do you think?
What do I give a fuck about her?
Yeah, he's new.
Yeah,
He's new
I am.
blood,
Right.
right?
That's Monster
Right.
Milli.
Nick the
that's
Monster.
Miller.
Monster Miller.
That's
What do you
Nick
give a fuck
Fury.
No,
about?
that's Mr. Manila Paper.
I don't even know. I'm at a loss. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
There's nothing.
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 Castro said the same
I was
thing.
about to say
I don't give a fuck about
that.
nothing.
Fuck about shit.
So,
Life is great right now,
yeah.
in my own perspective.
Wow. And I mean, what's the
That's
Emmys on
deep,
tonight?
right? What?
The Emmys came on tonight.
Really?
Breaking Bad.
And
one
someone
hit.
just got an award over here for that stunning,
Let me do my Queen
stunning
West.
proposal of life.
That's one thing I don't give a fuck about.
Life? You ain't about that life?
The Emmy life.
Wait, are you talking about the board game or
Yeah,
this?
yeah, basically.
Yeah, about that,
I'm talking about them chips.
Yeah. Most people don't care about.
No, that game's not that good.
Nah.
Okay, can we just like fast forward to what I give a fuck about?
Yeah,
Sure.
There's like one more person before you.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. You don't want to flash forward.
Yeah.
No, Megan's sitting this way.
Oh yeah. Let's see what I give a fuck about today.
We're skipping.
How you gonna be all anxious and then not even know?
Well, I have a few points that I want
That's
to
a
pay
good point.
attention to today. The government,
Mhm.
I know as Lou may know, may be on a total shutdown in 2 weeks. Anybody give a fuck about that?
Yes.
Anybody?
Sure.
Anybody
I
give
don't
a
give
fuck?
a fuck about
I
that.
give no fuck.
Now we all know why. Now I'm not a political analyst or nothing, but we all know why the government's getting shut down
We're broke.
in 2 weeks. Well, it's Obamacare, and it's at a standstill. I don't know what do they call that whenever they basically send back the bill. Not a veto. I don't know, but that's what they're doing, and it's going to be some kind of thing that I guess people are pretty annoyed about. I care about that. I care about the naval base that was just shot up a couple days ago. 12 people got killed. I care about that. That's pretty big news. That should be like Al Roker in this bitch.
About the 49 people in Kenya at a mall.
What happened down there? Tell me about
It's
it.
actually 50.
Is it out now?
What was that?
59
It was
kills.
just these people who came in,
And the
and
police
it's
Nairobi.
really
Every
funny whenever you
city
read
and
the
state
Twitter feed
becomes
for the organization. We're like, haha, we did that to you, and everyone's like,
situation.
I don't.
Bad,
Okay.
What happened in Kenya? Did like they shoot them people?
Yeah, it
or
was
something?
at a mall. It was like a high-end mall, and it was just a bunch of expatriates and stuff that they shot.
Well, they basically just like I didn't really see the story, but like it was bad. I mean,
World fucked up.
you know.
World fucked
We have
up.
I think how long have we given Syria for this new technology that they have come? Anybody know? Is it
What new technology?
something about a new technology that they were asked to release
I think they have a nuke program over
or
there,
something? They were asked to release some technology by the Russian government first, and then the UN said that they had a time limit
I
to
think that we're too lazy to look
before we would have some
I
kind
know.
of military action.
We're both
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's the craziest
It's a lot
part
of America's
of
fucked up. No one really pays attention.
this
It's
summer.
all I can't read the news.
How
I'm
about the
getting
fact
paid
that we're going to
to.
Mars?
Oh, yeah. And
That
like,
is true.
We're going to Mars.
Look, Dante, Dante's so
We're
fast.
going to Mars.
That's
Go to
like-
Mars.
he look
Let's
like
go.
you
It's
just
gonna
might get
happen.
stuck.
Dante, I go to Mars every day.
Mars and back.
I hate politics. I mean, I was trying to figure out like what the whole deal was that was going on, but
when we supposed to be going to Mars? Is it 2020?
2020, yeah.
But they're already selecting people now
Yeah.
who want to get
They're
I
on.
already
signed up.
volunteers.
I'm down.
Did you really?
Anybody can-
I
anybody
like
can
that.
sign up.
Yeah, guess who's already agreed to go with her?
You going?
That guy.
Some people, I guess some people don't realize how strenuous it is on your body to become an astronaut and how like selected they are in the process. It could be
Right.
like
It's
a
like stupid selection.
0.1%.
That means you gotta work out,
You
stop
can't be all the way
smoking.
off top.
Yeah, you know you
Some of
can't.
you all
You
will
have to be
make
all the way
it.
right.
But this is different for this though. Like I don't think it's
You're not
because it's
coming
a
back.
like a carrier
not.
jet. It's
I
not
think
gonna
they're
be as
leaving them there.
strenuous.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
they're
just
leaving
It's
one
like a
way.
one-way
there,
ticket.
It's
and
a
they're
one-way
gonna
trip.
They're
To
gonna
Mars, and I'm gonna live on Mars.
So it's like
now.
Elysium.
Yeah.
So now it's Elysium. Thank God.
It's a new place to
Yeah,
I'm down to
Pretty
go to
much.
Mars.
That's
That's
it.
all I'm saying. I'm down to go to Mars.
You know, hey, I'll tell you
I
what.
know,
I'll tell you what we can
So
do.
fun. Did you tell
If
me
we
what
can,
about
if we
it?
can develop some kind of voting system, we'll ask our
But
listeners if they
once
want the
you're
Angry
there,
Nerds
what's
to
your
make a soundtrack for the
you're gonna
Mars
make your own.
spaceship.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
about to say. To all my
There you go, that's your ticket.
If you're the only rapper on Mars, then you're the most famous rapper on
Yeah.
Mars,
Yeah.
motherfucker. That means you own that planet. In my book, I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
That is.
and global warming.
Some global warming.
That's the whole.
You don't even gotta deal with that on
Yeah,
Mars.
it's already happened.
I bet
It's red.
Dante still thinks it's called El Nino.
Is that a Mexican joke?
Cause and effect.
Total meltdown.
I'm sorry, I just came back from the bar.
That's cool.
You guys drank on.
By the way, welcome Dante to the
Thank you.
That's Dante's
I
Inferno.
podcast.
I had no
Went through
idea.
his 7
Second level of
I
hell.
just like sat down.
This is what happens when you drink too crazy on Sunday night. You end up stumbling
Sunday's
into a
fun day.
podcast.
The only people that should be drunk on Sundays are priests.
I didn't even know what to
Line
say.
of the
to that.
century. Line of the century.
Damn near the truth though. And look out for what it is.
My pastor be acting like he's drunk when he preaching. He up there, get
I mean, they have access to all kinds of communion wine. No disrespect to any kind.
Wine. That wine boots to have Jesus in that boy.
I can read the Bible on my own. I don't need to go to church.
Says Satan.
I can just be a good person
That's
without being
exactly
told
what I'm
to.
saying. I'm
Yeah.
just like, I know what goes on in church. There's a lot of molestation.
Yeah, your church.
People, no, my church has some issues.
You a pilgrim?
My church has some problems. A lot of black churches have problems.
My church
around
had
here,
was
though.
money
If
problems.
you want to be technical.
I think that a lot of churches have problems around here because there's a lot of churches
there's a lot
around
of
here.
corruption in our churches right now.
There's just too many
It's
churches
pretty sad, actually.
and not enough people.
I think everybody should just be Amish.
That could
You seen the
work.
Mafia, right?
We'll see.
That's what I'm saying. The
Like Amish
Amish
people.
Mafia. They kind of freak me out.
What's
Honestly,
that
you
show?
give up all of this
That
shit.
reality show about the
Amish
Amish?
Mafia.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
P.S. By the way,
Amish
for
God's
all
Hitman.
podcast listeners, Amish Mafia is the shit, and do not let the host of this show ruin your experience.
I'm just
with
saying,
that.
dude, like, that's taking reality TV to a whole level I never
I
expected.
can't even explain to you what it's about. No
Yeah.
one really can explain it to you what it's about because it's far-fetched, but it's
Right.
amazing. If you ever want to see some guys that are dressed up in fucking full Amish regalia and they made their own wooden bats, you know.
Doesn't that just sound like trashy?
So-
Yeah, it's
That's
like
not exactly.
country
So,
trash,
Yeah, just waste
basically.
of time. I don't want to hear that garbage.
Yeah.
Castro. If I have to.
The only thing you believe on TV is sports.
The Canyon.
Sporting events are rigged.
True.
I believe porno.
Which one?
That's straight up. That's 100%.
No, that's
It is. You get what you give, and that.
That's a World Star moment. That makes stove.
Yeah, the minute there's penetration, it becomes real.
Yeah, it's
All the
real,
way.
It's real life.
You pursue it for body fluid.
You have to do it for that fluid.
You gotta do it for the fluid. There it is. By the way, Castro's new t-shirts gotta do it for the
Yeah,
fluid.
do it for the fluid.
Gotta do it for the blood. I
It
fuck
says-
with that. That's hot right there.
It says "Be one of us" right now on your shirt.
It does.
Who's us?
Nerds.
Ah,
Yeah.
is
Shout out
that
to
your
the
guys'?
No, it's just.
I mean, I'm
Castro is its own little entity.
top level society over here. We know we got this level society, you know. We
Can I
just.
see your shirt? I was just like talking about something like that.
It has something to do with the almighty dollar.
That's how it's going on at my work.
Doll.
Is that a big deal?
Doll hairs.
Dolph
What?
Ziggler.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, so we can get past me now. There's all my grievances, and I do believe that probably would be the grievances of most of the group, besides Max and TJ, because they always have to undermine me. So go for it.
Damn,
called out.
Nigga, I'm over here chilling, bro.
You
don't give a fuck about nothing.
I just feel like this being shot down for no reason.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Air it out.
How come nobody told me about this podcast?
Because you don't talk about a podcast
Because
on a podcast. It's called a podcast.
We don't have translators.
For the podcast. That's it.
Everyone knows what Dante doesn't.
We don't have a translator
now.
You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about the podcast. You want the podcast to be talked about.
It's
Honestly, I'm like technology disadvantaged right now. 'Cause
It's basically just people talking, man.
That's my technology.
Yeah, that's legit.
Dude, I
That
feel
phone will
you.
probably last another 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna last me.
It'll probably last in the fucking zombie apocalypse. I am
Meanwhile,
legend.
my iPhone 5's dead like a year later.
What are you gonna do in the zombie apocalypse? Where are you gonna get mustache lube?
Mustache.
Whatever that shit's called.
What do you think he's
back, bro.
doing?
Run that back. Mustache? What does he need? Is that
I
what
don't
you
know where the
think?
fuck it is. This shit's all fucking.
Is that what you think people do?
Mustache.com.
What? Where you get the
Dude, not everyone that has a mustache uses
it
lube.
on.
That's
I
natural.
know you want to disassociate with
Mustache
porn.
lube.
Your shit's natural. I knew it.
It's wax, dude. It's
Put
mustache.
it
Oh,
on wax.
Got you. Got you.
I'm pretty sure they had candles back in the Stone
Is
Age.
the name of
so-
the wax company
Like-
called Carnival?
Yes, it's exactly. It's got a tranny on the canister, you know.
Vince McMahon.
That's how I look for the tranny. Like there's my brand. Boom.
My brain.
My brand.
Damn.
Look for the tranny.
It's real.
We've had some hot one-liners.
That's how you know it's real, man.
Shit.
Trannies are real.
They are.
Trannies
They-
are-
There's actually a video where there is a man, it looks like he's fighting a woman, and come to find out the woman has his balls hanging out the bottom of his dukes. And it is a grown man.
It's a grown
How do we?
man.
All right. How do we search for that for the audience? Is this on YouTube?
Well, I mean, I don't know if ball sacks are in the search engine.
Dude, they can be.
Just Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was on World Star Hip Hop. I don't want to give World Star any shout outs, but it might be on that site. I'll say it once.
All right.
You know.
Well, there you go.
World Star Hip Hop
Look for
tranny
it.
beats butt or something.
Shout out to Reds Apple L.
Oh yeah, Reds is going tonight. Shout out to the Reds.
Also, we should talk about tonight on the Emmy Awards. Does anybody see how fucking old Robin Williams looks? I think all that jerking.
Hey, don't hate.
Because that nigga's old.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what is he? Fucking. I mean,
He
I
has
thought.
to be in his late
You should give him
60s.
props.
Well, when I thought he was in Jack, I thought he was Eternal.
No, dude,
And then I
Jack-
found out he must have been the Highlander and
Yeah.
got his comedy head chopped
I
off.
have been the download Jack.
He's like 66.
Jack.
That's cool.
He was nice.
That can be only.
Maybe.
I'm throwing a shout out to
I
Flubber.
like it when it likes that.
Flubber, oh my god.
Oh man, I love that movie. You can't say
He did look a little bit like some flubber.
Robert Williams was 62 years old. He was in Good Will Hunting.
He's 62 years old and he uses flubber to hold his face together.
I call this a stroke.
Plastic.
That's the stroke, and then it dies out, but it comes back. I was real stiff.
What are you talking about? You left us alone over here.
I'm sorry, we're talking about my legs.
Should we move in closer? So
Yeah, let's just let their little conversation run.
We're over here touching toes, talking about umbrellas.
Touching shows.
Touching toes.
Touching shows.
Touching shows.
Scissor,
I don't know
madam.
what that means.
Scissoring is not in my vocab.
I don't know, man. I touching doo-doo stain.
What?
I don't know where these things.
Castro, where to you?
Where am I?
Where to you?
Where to you?
In the who gives a fuck wheel.
Oh, dude, right now I give a fuck about this mixtape we're about to finish up here
Yeah?
next week.
Finally, someone with some goddamn substance.
Really
Yeah!
excited about that, dude.
Besides Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, my substance is a little bit abused.
I really wish we had a name to tell you right now. I believe we're going with Sega Tape as far as for this.
The Sega Tapes.
The Sega Tapes. And,
That's the name of the mixtape?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a series?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
It's a series,
It's a
but-
series, but they're going to be different names, but it's all going to tie in.
I might want to call
Are
it
you going to have the
Nintendo.
Nintendo tape series?
That's
I don't know.
We were going to do the Sega tapes first, and then
Dreamcast.
the second one we were going to call it The Revenge of the Nerds, and the
And
third
then the
one we were going
Bully
to call
Rebellion.
it Anime.
No, the Bully Rebellion.
Like
The Bully
The Bully
Rebellion.
Rebellion. The Bully Rebellion.
I like that.
The Bully
Shit,
Rebellion.
if you're going to talk, we're going to talk about it right.
The
Yeah,
Bully
the other one is the Bully
Rebellion.
Rebellion.
Alright. We won't reveal too much of your future plans because
Yeah, man.
I know because we sounded so unorganized right there.
Yeah.
We're ready for the world.
You guys got this shit together.
That release date.
Sounds like your timeline's pretty
We got it
set
all together.
there.
You know, we're there. We've released it before, so you know.
There's hopefully no fucking chairs. I want nobody in my party throwing chairs again.
Oh God. Yeah, we had a little bit of a quiet last release party.
Our last
You was
album release
there?
party turned
No,
out
you weren't there.
there was a wave
Oh
of people
man, you missed a party.
that almost were murdered.
Stop she party.
So, yes.
Man, that was the night.
That was awesome.
That
man.
was
That
the
awesome,
night.
It was.
Cheers were thrown.
And now the
Cheers,
segment,
There was a riot out in the basement.
It's alright. I'm gonna start a riot.
all because of what we did on stage.
We
I'm not
had
gonna
dancers
gloat,
in the
but
back, so that's what made them upset.
we were singing a song. The song was called
Turn Up.
It was called Turn Up, and
They
no
was
pun
turning.
intended because it was an older song and nothing to do with Future or anybody else. It's just Turn Up times 10 because it has something to do different with than just turning up. But we were jamming, and I don't know if Max was in the middle. I looked over to my right where TJ was, and then the entire crowd of people basically collapsed like a deck of cards. And I heard a lot of electricity. I thought Spider-Man was going to come in and fucking fight whoever had that shit. I don't know, it was crazy shit going on there. And then they stopped us. So,
Wow.
Yeah. But it was a wave of
What
people.
happened?
It was concert-ish. I don't know. I mean,
Someone
someone punched someone.
Set.
You know what happened? The nerds was killing them motherfuckers with that motherfucker.
They couldn't handle
That
it.
serotonin was working in that brain, and they was getting,
It was too much for them to process.
they couldn't take it all, so they acted like fucking bow apes in the middle of a herd or something, and decided to start fucking throwing shit at people.
Yeah, that's just what happens, man.
Our music makes motherfuckers go proud.
You just need to start
Rage.
you need to start a mosh pit at every show.
I think we should.
I think that's a good way to empty tension. Black people don't mosh pit much.
Yeah, but it sounds like they need to.
They do.
At least from that.
Some of them
let's
kick
not
niggas
forget
and
St.
shit,
Louis.
'cause
They
then
were-
people start fighting and shooting.
Goddamn, I thought I was about to be part of the gang.
Just let it all out, man.
I don't think there's any pistols
we
in
was
mosh
in a
pits.
circle with them niggas mosh pit.
That could be
When
bad,
we was in
right?
St. Louis, you missed it, bro. We was-
You might make them mosh pit.
Most of the big shows.
I get rowdy sometimes when I listen to your music. Seriously.
I get rowdy.
All right.
That's honestly true.
Max.
God shit right there.
I just get like in a
You
different
get-
zone, like, oh.
That's the Angry Nation.
That's
That's true from the Angry Nation right there, man. thing
the
that you
shit
get
out,
through.
Dante.
Tell the truth.
Shit on my chair.
You get Lil Wayne, alright? You get him to come into town, but he only plays his guitar and he only plays punk music. And that's how you get the crowd pumped up. And then you guys just come in. He's like your opener. So Lil Wayne opens to you, but he only plays punk rock.
Lil Wayne's never gonna open to nobody.
I know.
Yeah.
This is the dream.
That would be great and all, but why don't we just stick with Nick doing the guitar for now? It's a little cheaper. Call it Marlon.
What Marlon do it?
See him do it. I don't know.
Shout out to Marlon. Play the guitar, motherfucker.
Mark.
Your T.O.
Oh, I thought you T.O.
Alright. So, I guess, Allison, we're back to you now. So
I've never, not even once, said on this podcast what I'm giving a fuck about.
are you going to start
Is
tonight?
that what you give a
that's
fuck
what I
about,
mean.
though?
I'm just not going to.
She basically, this podcast will turn into how Allison feels about him, really. It's all going to end up coming out.
Is this
towards
going to be?
the end.
Is this a coming of age podcast?
This ain't a therapy
It
session.
is.
This ain't shit but therapy session. So shit, it's okay. I'm waiting for my turn so we can get the shit out the chest.
Yeah.
You've been
Vent!
sitting there, you've been sitting
Hey,
there just chilling.
somebody
like,
cut holes in that
Oh,
man.
Get
Vent!
this shit over with.
Vent!
Motherfuckers ain't paying attention to the world, man. The motherfucking poles in the sun are shifting.
Shit.
And it's fucked up.
The poles in the sun or the poles in the earth?
Son.
Here, okay.
Shit in that motherfucker. That shit's yin yang twin.
When we talk
Shape
about
shit.
That's real bad.
Telling you, this shit's up there with French Montana.
So,
Yeah, I know, right?
well, he just left.
He'd be back.
Yeah.
I'll go and ask. Any new inspirations right now? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, yeah. I don't know about everybody else. I mean, I see
You mean by
everybody doing good,
inspirations?
but
Yeah, I was
Just
just
like
gonna ask, like,
inspirations
what do you mean by
for anything?
just
or-
like, I just know for me, like, if I don't like watch a music video, even if it's a shitty ass music video, like I just start losing inspiration. Or if I don't read something online or what, anything like that, just like, you guys pulling from any new sources, like.
I'm pulling from all sources now that I'm doing. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? People who are just working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you trying to do something, man, I'm going to check you out.
Right.
And I feel like the more that I watch the more that I feel like I'm not doing something. I need to get off my ass and do something.
That's a good point. You can get kind of overkilled with.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to make sure that, I surround myself with the right people around me that are working just as well, not just me. I mean, that's what I'm going to do regardless because I want to make it. But at the same time, though, I mean, I still got to make sure I got some kind of inspiration next to me somewhere.
Right.
Or even on the TV, something.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever think that when you're basically looking for inspiration or like dealing with something that's just, I fucking hate this and I have to write a song about it or whatever, like do you feel like you get to a point where you care too much about what other people are doing and then it starts affecting you?
No, because my job is to not worry about everybody else.
Right. And I think, but for me, like that's kind of just a struggle sometimes where you try so fucking much not to care about what someone may think about something you're going to make. Yeah, but at the same time, you're trying to draw inspiration.
Yeah.
So
once I stopped giving a fuck that biz, that's pretty much when everything started to come together just for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the people are always going to have their own opinion about you, regardless.
Exactly.
That's just life. So either get ready for it or get the fuck off the pot, quit shitting.
Boom.
No motherfucking toilet paper. It costs money, too.
Shit, my inspiration is coming from our city in general right now because we have a lot of people actually starting to put things
We
out.
really do, man.
Yeah,
like
it's really talent coming out of Evansville.
everywhere, all directions.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like I've been seeing it a lot more like the past 2 years. It's like I'm seeing a lot more people pursuing something that they want to do besides just work. Like, something that they love to do as far as art and things like those. You know what I'm saying? This morning when I went to your house for the first time, I saw you with that keyboard thing that you made, little art things you did. I said, that's just inspiration to do something outside of just working. You want to do something, why don't you go do it? And no one can stop you from wanting to be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's my inspiration right now.
Castro, did you get that pregnancy test yet?
No, because it's too much.
Because you're a little bit late, sir. there has been talent in this city
as far as
for a long
to me,
time.
my inspiration is coming from Evansville, Indiana.
I think what he means is his inspiration is coming from the people around us
the
who are
city
starting
is-
to excel
Yeah.
more and more.
Definitely.
And I feel that.
It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, this town has always had fucking or people in it that have been doing music. Always had some kind of motivation. It's not that there's new people in here doing music. It's just that people are finding other avenues to express it the way that we expected it to be when it first started. So I guess Evansville's not necessarily a late bloomer. I just, I guess it just kind of grew in its own way.
When it comes to good music, we are some late bloomers.
Yes.
But also-
Getting it, knowing it, styles. That's why we have to invent our own things because motherfuckers aren't really spending much time to pump music in Indiana. We have to pump out.
Yeah.
So.
And
White power! Follow us on Twitter, too.
That's right. Follow me on Twitter at Fantastic Max, PHANTASTIK.
Be sure to check out the reverb, you know what I'm saying? Angry Nerds on reverb.
Oh yeah, and Lou, can we talk about reverb for a second?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I want to talk about my Facebook page.
We would like to speak about the. Go ahead, Dante. Go ahead.
No, shout out your Facebook real quick. Go ahead.
Dante Koruby is at Facebook or what? I don't know.
All right. Thanks for the wait. All right.
Dante.
Luthraz here. Okay, check it out.
Dante.fuckit.com. That's what it is.
This is actually kind of interesting.
.net.
.net.
Okay.
Cool.
There's a website. I don't know if you guys are all familiar with it. It's called Reverb Nation. You know what I mean? It's basically the artistic thing for people that do music, but it's a way to kind of show your music to the public a little bit easier through media players and things like that, widgets or whatever. Well, if you haven't noticed, and people that are from our town that would hear this, Angry Nerds were at last week.
68.
We were at 68. Castro dropped this video, and we made it to the number 4 spot, just off the video. So basically, that means one or two things. It means that either people can't stand it enough to where they would want to hear it, why people do like it, or motherfuckers is bopping to the nerds right now, and at least people are paying attention to what we're doing. That's where my inspiration is coming from right now, is because I see people actually, kind of giving a fuck. And as far as Mr. Monster over here as well, Mr. Monster's mixtape's coming out here soon too. But I know once he drops his shit, that reverb page may drop a couple, but it's cool. We'll share it with my nigga, It's whatever.
We're gonna hashtag October 16th right now. Hashtag October 16th. You wanna know, and y'all motherfuckers. Hashtag October 16th. Yeah, fuck with your boy. Max Triple X.
You know what I'm drawing inspiration from right now? I just fuck about that nigga. I gotta throw a shout out to my weed man. He threw me some ridiculous shit the other day.
Bonkers. Like I said, we went to Mars. We've been going to Mars.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a shout out. You know what I'm saying? No names, cause no names. But shout out to the weed man. Doing your job well. Keep it up.
Would you like to go to Mars?
Yes, I would like to go to Mars.
That's the tagline right there.
Yeah. Let's go, boy.
And shout out to e-cigs. I know you.
That's another thing.
Shout out to e-cigs.
Okay.
They made me stop smoking.
E-cig smokers.
Yep.
E-cig smokers.
Yeah.
So this is like the iRobot of cigarettes here.
Yeah.
Explain that.
I was about to ask.
Better than
we'll
regular
go through it.
cigarettes. And they said it actually will take the death rate down.
You smoke
to
e-cigs?
like 400 a year.
400?
Yeah, after like in the next 2-3 years, they said. Supposedly, we'll see.
If everybody co-signs it, if everyone co-signs it,
yeah, some people got
realistically, most of America is not going to stop smoking
everywhere.
cigarettes.
Yeah. My greatest
Not for
fear.
generation, not at least for another generation. Most of America is going to not stop smoking cigarettes.
It's kind of like, have you ever seen Dune?
With the Rock?
I've seen Dune Coon.
No, just Dune. Sci-fi movie.
Oh, Dune.
You talking about like the video?
Doonin'?
No.
Dune.
Not the game. No, I said the game too. No,
It's an old 80s flick. Sting's in it.
Sting's in it?
All you
Sting
need to
from
know
wrestling?
is...
Sting? WCW?
No, Sting the...
Oh, the...
Next movies.
He was in the police.
Yeah.
I think that was the white and black thing on the face.
Whatever.
Anyway,
I thought you were talking about
He's like the Eric
Roxanne?
Clapton of
Come
rock
on,
and roll.
man. Alright.
so anyway,
There's this drug in the movie called the spice. And the spice is life, basically.
Sting.
Everyone relies on this drug to
Is it
everyone
Spice?
gets addicted to it, basically. And everyone
What are you
relies
talking
on
about,
it.
like
If they
Spice
don't have it,
Girls?
bad shit happens. People flip the fuck out. My biggest fear with this whole e-cigarette phenomenon is that once the FDA does step in and approve it, and government starts regulating it, God knows what the fuck they're gonna put in these things.
Yeah, true.
Just like cigarettes, they contaminated the fuck out of those.
You smell like rat butt, right?
Yeah,
It's terrible, dude.
rat
Yeah.
dog
Yeah,
shit.
it's like rat butt.
Yeah,
He's
so
like-
like,
Here's your generalization.
and that's also
Who's a rat butt?
not to cast a negative shadow on marijuana legalization, but
They're gonna
also
contaminate
government
that shit.
regulation of that scares the fucking shit out of me too. And I feel like that street drug spice.
You have to take into account though that
Yeah.
if it gets government regulated, it's going to be legal, which means you can just grow your own too.
Exactly, and I think
True.
that's what most people are gonna do.
That's what you're gonna have to do.
Because synthetic marijuana is going to be coming from the government. I mean, you never know. I mean, it could be a terrorist attack and they could put fucking shit in the fucking pot.
That spice
That
stuff.
would,
when they
that would
sold-
kill me immediately.
That spice stuff, I already felt like that was test marketing.
Yeah.
The spice
Yeah,
is bad
the spice
too. It makes
is
you have
bad.
seizures.
The spice is
Terrible.
bad.
No,
I'm
man,
to read
look.
over spice.
Spice is not good unless it's the Spice Girls. Gosh damn it.
I've had a nasty.
I done already had a bad experience with that shit, and I swear I was on Jupiter about to go hit that little red storm.
Well, the biggest
Okay.
Spice Girls fan is here tonight. So.
I know I see Sporty. I see her.
The ginger.
I've never had a seizure. I've never had a seizure in my life,
Oh, Jerry
She
Hallowell.
had to.
but I did when I
Jerry
was on
Hallowell
Spice.
liked my photo on Instagram. Okay, that's how
Young
serious
Chuck
I am about the
remind me
Spice
he's
Girls.
fast as fuck.
Like that's my thing.
Boom.
Get off her nuts.
Anybody on them nuts? Oh, she ain't got no damn nuts.
No nuts.
I completely lost track.
I'm sorry.
All right, we were talking about drugs.
Dude, so
Government
yeah.
regulation.
Government regulation.
regulations of drugs.
All right, yeah, we can move on from that, but
The world fucked up, man.
Yeah, we know this.
that's kind of why we're here.
I don't understand sometimes.
Don't you hate when you have to hold your
But
breath?
on
before you
a, on,
cook?
a, on like a lighter note, it was a beautiful, gorgeous day today, dude. It was so freaking.
You guys hear about that
The
dude
sun was shining.
First
the
day of
clouds
fall.
were
The poles were
moving.
shifting.
Thank
downtown
you,
who
Ron
was shooting those
Commode.
people yesterday? You didn't hear
What?
about that? This 19-year-old who was downtown just shooting, just like in the air and shit, shooting at people's cars and shit yesterday.
I think I did hear something.
Yeah, I
about
saw it
that.
on the news today.
We're here?
Some 19, yeah, this little 19-year-old just
Oh,
riding around
God.
just shooting. And he ain't hitting nobody, but just shooting people's cars and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? He was
Shout out
trying
to
to
the
hit.
South Side.
What a dumbass teenage angst.
I
Take
know.
shit the fuck out of here.
That's every day in Gymtown, man.
No, he was
Pretty
black.
much. Really?
Oh,
There's black people in Gymtown too.
it is doing
It's going down over there still.
I know.
This
Shout out
is
to Derek.
ridiculous. I'm just like, I want people in Evansville to calm it down right now.
Yeah, Evansville was getting right.
No, dude, Evansville was
Yeah,
getting
this is
stupid, bro. That's looking like
real
Gary.
easy.
Make yourselves local when we say the name of our city.
I know. Ain't
Tell me
that
why.
bad.
I want to talk about the cops right now, because tell me why I was driving down the road yesterday with my non-licensed having ass and seeing a car pulled over with 9 cop cars
Yeah,
for a ticket.
yeah.
No, they do that, but
For a
man,
ticket.
I've seen about 6 of them come up to me just to talk
There
shit
was 9 cop cars for one dude in a truck.
for nothing. Things like a drug.
I'll tell you what was astonishing to
If
me.
it was a truck, had an arsenal in the back.
I went down Fairs
Had
Avenue
to.
and I saw a prostitute and her ass was not hanging out like it should be.
It wasn't hanging out like that.
It was not out.
How much did she cost?
Where'd you see a prostitute?
Oh, Fairs.
You know where that hotel
I can
is.
tell she's a prostitute because she had like a half
Yeah.
template ass hangout. You know what I mean?
We actually we went there the other night to hit a McDonald's at like 3 a.m.
It's not. Oh yeah.
and
Oh,
there's this
shit.
dude
McDonald's still
just
open?
riding a bike around.
Looking for that
And
butt.
I looked at Allison and I was like, that guy's totally selling crack. And like, sure as shit, he does a circle around McDonald's, goes out in the middle of the fucking intersection and just starts circling the intersection there, like, and
On
he's just
41?
hanging out.
That's called
yeah, the one by
buzzard.
41.
Buzzer beater.
Yep. He's what
Buzzer beater.
That's the buzzer beater.
He's stupid.
He's the boss. He's looking for a hitchhiker's
Yeah.
guy.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about. There's been a shitload of music that's come out, dude, since
New Drake album's going to come out. If
Nothing
The
was
Drake
Drake
album's been
You
leaked.
talking about local or mainstream?
mainstream.
You can download the new Drake album on Twitter right now. Just look for it. You'll find it.
I don't want it that bad.
Yeah, I'm good.
What about Eminem's new release?
Oh,
Yeah.
Berserk.
Man.
Berserk's pretty
Good
good,
shit.
man. Berserk's pretty good.
What happened?
Have you seen the music video?
Yeah.
Yes,
The
All
video
right.
my
was pretty good.
favorite.
I like whenever he does those like harmonies. Whenever he's like Slim Shady, like.
Dude,
You know, and you start hearing those harmonies, you like, oh no, that's what fucking kept me from fucking killing somebody as a teenager, but made me want to.
I just can't wait to hear the rest of the album because I feel like it's going to be a total contrast to this song. It's like his Hi, My Name Is song.
Yeah.
You know how bullshit that song was, and then like the rest of the album was just like completely different, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted it to be pretty Marshall Mathers LP-ish, you know what I mean? Like, I've been saying that, like, that's an iconic album, but it also was it was a gateway to new music.
Yeah, definitely.
And if people were always looking for music to change, and they're looking for all the new artists coming up to change it, they forget that Eminem changed it a long time ago.
I know, flexing.
And that's the mixtape or the album that did it to me, was the Marshall Mathers LP. So he probably, if he was smart, he probably would go that route. If it comes down to it, because Detox never came out, and that pissed off all the West Coast faces.
But he did give him Kendrick Lamar to shit on y'all.
Horrible. Everybody. All the new rappers. Fuck them all.
He said, well, I ain't coming out with Detox, but I'm going to give you Detox.
I don't believe in Kendrick.
I mean, Kendrick's cool, but
I don't
I
really
mean,
care for Kendrick.
I think Kendrick's overrated.
Alright, so I gotta mention
He's
also Juicy J.
That's my shit.
That's my
Stay
shit
Trippy. Miley Cyrus.
No.
No.
She came out with a rap album.
She did a collaboration with Juicy J, dude.
Yeah, and Mike made it.
Miley Cyrus.
And she hung out with him for a month.
Fucking Miley Cyrus.
Shit, Mike made it.
Like what? I don't know, man. I feel like
Look,
someone
man,
just
I
needs
feel
to
like the only reason why
research
she's
all
doing that
this.
is to get her motherfucking buzz up, and I can't knock it. I see what it is.
She's doing it because she has the bread to do it. She can do what she wants.
No, she want to get away from daddy and the family, so she want to be a rebel and go fuck with the.
She's worth more than her
She
daddy.
got away from daddy
She don't want to do.
and
She's
the
worth more than
family
her
at the
daddy.
MTV Awards. They disowned her ass after that shit. Disowned her.
That's why she
Bad.
became naked in that video right now.
She said it was an expression of myself.
So you've seen Wrecking
She
Ball,
was
huh?
slapping butts and grabbing dicks and humping people. And
What?
King
Her
Club.
ex breaking up. She was expressing.
Ah, okay.
She younger than
I
that?
get
Is
it.
that what she
I
said?
don't know no more. I don't care for Miley Cyrus like that. I like saw her on like on that Hannah Montana show. I wasn't watching it like that. I
I'm calling
That's what
had
Wrecking
to
Ball's
say.
about.
Yeah, you keep saying.
Juicy J albums and stuff though.
It's not like that.
It's not like that, but it's alright.
It's only got a couple
If you're a
songs
Juicy
on
J
there.
fan, you will like that
I
album.
I'm a
like it.
fan,
I'm
but
a
I feel
fan.
like his mixtape is better than his album.
I haven't heard it
I said
yet.
the same thing
Believe it or
yesterday.
not, I need to get it. I haven't listened to it yet.
His mixtape is going, but his album is not bad either. But there's a couple songs on the album that are just stupid banging.
All of his mixtapes are sick, as far as
I
I'm
know, man.
concerned.
Richard, get the shit the fuck out.
Yeah, Hulk.
Earl Sweatshirt's new album.
Who in the fuck is Earl Sweatshirt? I keep
He's
seeing
off
him.
of what's called Tyler Creators.
But is he any good? He's
Supposedly, I've never listened to him yet.
Yeah, dude. You need to check it out.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Yep.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Hey, he probably is.
All right, Jay-Z, Holy Grail. Have you
all
seen
right.
the video?
I enjoyed
Yeah, I
it.
saw the video.
It's not whack.
Jay-Z's
It's another
so-
classic
Jay-Z's
Jay
so
album. But
rich
is it a
now,
classic
It
Jay
don't
album?
even matter. Jay-Z's so rich now, it don't even
We shouldn't even be
matter.
talking about that. I mean,
He's retired 3
he's
times.
not going to be able to make
feel
anything
like.
that's we're gonna disapprove. The two worst albums he had was Kingdom Come and Best of Both
Kingdom
Worlds.
Come was going.
And you know,
Oh, no.
it was
Really
still
even
going.
front on that one.
Of
Kingdom
course.
Come was going.
Of course, all the oddball rapper
Kingdom
listener
Come was
tours
always going.
thought that Kingdom Come was the
It
boss.
was, and then it was like it's just haters.
It was more like
for no
Kingdom
reason.
Bum. I didn't
Yeah,
like
let
it
it
at all.
go.
Kingdom
It's
Bum.
like how can you disrespect
Bum,
Holy
bum,
Grail
bum.
was going, but Holy Grail's not like that.
What do you think about his whole, like, trying to tie fine art with his music?
Picasso?
Like, all that stuff.
Now that's kind of dope. That's very
great.
Did you hear
creative.
about him
That's hot.
doing the, like, he just
Did you see the
basically
video
rapped
when he's
for
with Picasso?
so long in a museum?
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah, we watched the making of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you...
World
That
Star
is-
the media of news.
To me, that is
That's
the
where you want
future
to be at.
of hip hop.
Right.
Is art, because it is art anyway. And Jay-Z always
Yeah.
said that hip hop was a canvas. I mean, you know what I mean. So to paint on, with his thoughts and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean. So like that's only like the next step would be that. I mean, it's innovative, definitely. If you have enough money to be able to appeal to
Express
the
the
arts
right
crowd
way.
like that, you know what I mean.
It's
That's all
basically like,
dandy and
you
shit.
know what a
Black sheep
bard
art.
is? You know, did you ever study the...
Yeah, bards are like the school of arts.
That's well, no, bards were like
they're on
way,
Skyrim.
way back
Bards.
in the old days. They were entertainers that would just rhyme for the king,
Mm.
like just make up poems and all that shit. And that's basically
Right.
what he is.
Just-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Paint
kind of what he's
pictures
doing
in
now.
people's head.
Yeah,
It's like Tyler the Creator.
yeah.
Fuck Tyler the Creator. Podcast.
I mean,
Podcast.
he'll paint a picture in your head though. Like, is that
Yeah, he'll also
that's
paint a
like
picture
when I
with his
was doing
semen
this
on
stuff.
some homo's butt.
Damn.
No homo.
Hey, I don't agree with all his
got
music,
angry
but
fast.
there's some music
That's the angry part. That's the angry nerds.
it takes like
Excuse that,
It
y'all.
takes-
That's the angry side.
no, it takes it so far
And this
like
is
an
why you get
artistic
angry
way
when
where
you
it
listen to
paints a
that
picture
shit.
in your head. Like,
Yeah, whatever. So does Nas.
Alright.
Shout out to Nas. Happy birthday. He just turned
Oh,
40.
no, they turned 40 last week.
Yeah.
Dude, that blows my mind, man.
Old ass.
Really?
Man.
We're old, man.
Dude, I just remember him like back in like 95 or whatever the fuck. If I Ruled the World,
The
like,
Escobar days, man. That's when he was
Yeah.
at his finest. He still did. He still got it, man. But he had some duds too.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh God.
Oh, that bitch there, boy. She don't like nobody white.
oh. She's the
She
greatest.
don't, man.
They said that bitch was
You know what I
great.
think
They
they
say
should do?
She's like,
I think they should make a
Wow.
spin-off to the Dick Wolf saga and have like those hoarding people and call it Law and Hoarder. And have like a bunch of
I
fucking,
don't even do that type of stuff.
like I don't know, a
So
story
like the
about
Black
hoarders
Plague,
that lose
something.
bodies in dirt.
You just really want to talk
I
about it.
smoked
Yeah.
a little bit today.
You really want to talk about it.
No
Shout out
law,
to you,
no
Wee
law
Man.
and
Secret
hoarder.
life.
Secret life.
Everybody say life.
Shout out to Kitty Slaughter.
Kitty Slaughter Volume 1 on the way.
You know what I'm saying?
The 80s sagas.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah,
great.
man. Most
MTV.
def, most
We're on
def.
80s.
Shout out to
We're on 80s
all
kick right
21
now.
parts of Partner of the Year.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Anthony
shout out
and
to
Tim
Partner of the
Williams
Year.
for getting married.
Here's another
My
question.
buddies.
Why is Nas the only one in this whole lineup that's released an album on vinyl in the last year?
Because he's old as shit.
I mean,
Because
He's a
they still
classy
sell
ass
consider-
Because they were playing his song in Insidious in the 40s.
Like, I've seriously done my research on this. Like, Kanye's latest album, not on
Trash.
vinyl. Jay-Z, I don't think Eminem's going to be on vinyl. It's just like, and I've studied a lot of artists that have released on vinyl, and there's just, it's not really like, it doesn't feel like it's a choice made by them, but
I feel like
It's
Nas.
still-
I feel like Nas
he's a
did it because
classy
he's
ass
older.
motherfucker.
he wants you to put in a
And
record
he
player.
has an older fan base that could probably still play vinyls. Like it just as an example, my stepdad has a vinyl disc
so do I.
player.
So do
Yeah, my
I.
dad still has
And
one.
he listens to Nas.
Yeah, well,
so
you
he
only
would
have an
definitely
8-track.
buy that.
But
He would
here's-
definitely buy that for his collection, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm more
why would
likely
he
to give
not?
the artist money by buying their vinyl than just illegally downloading their
Yeah.
data file. So,
Yeah, but you guys want to give him an 8-track and then, have him rap to you over a CB. That's just old.
Vinyl is, I mean,
completely different.
vinyl's different, man.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, a year ago, I would have been the same exact way you are right now, but after I did it, it's just, like, it really makes music more special. I just can't explain it. Like, it just does.
Because it feels more original.
Yeah, it does. It feels more original. There's something just classier about putting vinyl down, and there's something about the analog way.
Is it gonna give me some butt if I go to a girl
Just
like,
go back
hey,
and listen to
I'm
the
gonna go
Cold
back
War
here, I'm
Chronicles.
gonna go ahead
No,
and
no,
get
that's
this
what-
vinyl,
that's
and hit the
not
start
bad,
button and go from there.
Dude, I
Let me ask
guarantee
you
you, if you
That's what I'm
just,
saying. Like, is that gonna help me set the mood for the vinyl? Like, I'm gonna get the needle out.
depends on who you're putting on.
With Barry White,
I feel like vinyl
Shout out
would
to
make
Barry.
you.
He's
Shout out to Barry. Shout out
he's on the
to Barry.
mixtape. He makes mixtapes. Shout out to
Barry.
Barry.
I feel
Whatever.
like vinyl
You
would
guys
make
got
you
vinyl
appreciate
there
what
with the
you
Cold
listen
War
to.
It does,
documentaries.
yeah.
You can't fast forward it. You can't skip
Well,
it. You
one-
can't. I mean, you can, but you can't. Really.
The other
Just
thing
move
is,
the needle.
the whole concept of an album, side A and side B, like you realize that when you actually listen to it on vinyl, the
gotta think
contrast
about your
between
viewer.
the different sides.
You
Like,
can't
and that's-
rewind it. It sounds like gibberish.
Or
That's why they made disc jockeys.
What is this, 1960? DJs have never existed.
I told you, you're going to start talking in vinyl, we're going to start taking the whole
We
record
might as well go back to
the
you
40s from now on.
Damn near. Shout out to Vine, by the way. Vine is the new shit. That shit is hilarious.
Speaking of
I
words that
love
have
Vine.
beginning with V, yeah, Vine is the shit. I think I followed you on
Vine is
there.
the shit.
I need to follow you on there if I haven't.
Follow the nerds on there, man. Of course, vine.com/angrynerds.
/ Grapevine.
As well, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We all working. We all moving around.
Be sure to check out our Reverb at Angry Nerds on Reverb.
Angry Nerds on Reverb. Grapevine.
Snapchat, Angry Nerds.
Angry Nerds on Twitter. Angry
I'm
Nerds
sorry,
2
man.
on
We got
Twitter.
every damn thing, but we are working.
Is that like a turtle?
Okay.
Do you have MySpace?
We have
Yeah.
Instagram.
Oh my goodness, that's the only one we don't have.
I'll send you an invite to the
Shout
new
out to Timberlake, by
MySpace.
the way, too.
Is the new MySpace
It's a
going?
turtle shell.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty.
I'll
it's
send you an
90s,
invite,
actually.
Max, just so you can say you're on
I didn't
MySpace.
have a name for this.
Man, all right, send it
Call
now
it
so we can
the
set up the
turtle
page.
Okay.
I'll set the page tonight.
MySpace.com.
We're bringing it back, guys.
Dude, no, we should.
New.myspace.com.
Oh, it says new.myspace?
Yeah, this is
Whatever.
Justin
Allison
Timberlake's
still got a
thing.
MySpace, don't you?
No, I have a new one.
Do you?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Are you a supporter of Justin Timberlake's decisions?
I
I
know.
don't even know what they are.
Did you watch
Did he help his
it?
aunt?
I thought
Did
he
he
bought
help his
MySpace, didn't he? He owns MySpace.
Yeah, he does.
Sure.
He does.
I don't know.
He
I
took-
don't pay attention
he
to
took
that.
over
I heard his aunt's got
Yeah, bro, it's been
101
doing that a couple years ago, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, it's really sweet because you really can just set up your own playlist. It's free, no commercials. It's just there.
Justin
Oh,
Timberlake's
we need to get
aunt.
back on it.
Oh, you don't even need
And
an
it's
invite
only
anymore,
like
Max.
music based.
Just go to
really.
new.myspace.com
Oh,
and you can
you
just...
use the first
sign
50.
up.
It's just like, bitch, you was just doing shit. Like,
What?
stop.
It's crazy.
I know.
MySpace.
I ain't paying for
MySpace
those.
days. If you ain't on a nigga's top 8, I ain't fucking with you, right?
Alright, let me check
And I ain't talking about Tom. That nigga got removed off top the first day. Whoop, whoop. Tom was even on the first top couple pages.
Tom was like, why is nobody my friend?
No, Tom had the first comment off top though, bitch.
Yeah, every time. He's like, hey,
Welcome
what's
to
up,
MySpace.
Alex?
Welcome to MySpace. I'm like, man, I ain't want you to skip. I'm gonna change my background.
Tom was always smiling at you.
Hell
Fuck
yeah,
you,
man.
John.
I'm gonna change my shit every week.
And he had that same picture on there.
The
too, that
same
creepy-ass
picture.
picture.
Oh, with the white t-shirt?
Yeah,
Oh,
just looking at
my
you,
goodness.
I was
smiling.
just talking about
Fuck
that.
It's like, fuck you, Tom.
Oh, this is
Top
I'm
level
rich, I'm
society,
in
bro.
the
This is that shit, that high fashion top dollar. You know how much it costs?
Coast.
I was just talking about
That's the
that.
boss. Shit, you better ask
Hey,
Bird.
we from the East
Coast with shit coast.
Coast.
And
I need a coaster for my drink.
So,
Shout out to Reds.
you got a cigarette?
Somebody needs an EC.
I see. Somebody needs to get on City E.
A cigarette eat or what?
Hey, okay, by the way, for cigarette people, next time somebody asks you, do you got a cigarette? Tell them, yeah, at the gas station.
That's somebody's rap name, Sigga E.
No, it's not.
is it?
No,
No.
it's about to be. It's about to be.
No
That's my
one
new
would
one.
want that.
Hell yeah, bro.
You want that?
My new one.
Sigga E.
I'm still rocking the crackles.
What about the Xbox One, the
Backslash
PS4?
Yeah, dude, that's a good point. We need to talk about
I know
that.
we're gonna talk about it, but fucking geeks.
Are you gonna get Destiny?
Oh,
You thinking about it, aren't you?
nuts.
Here's my whole thing,
Oh
dude.
no, it's cool.
I'm
Alright.
getting it.
We have to start with the hardware first
Uh-huh.
because I have a huge problem with the whole social integration into both platforms.
Oh, you're such a loner.
No, I'm not. And
Come on.
the whole Xbox always online camera.
They take that away.
Oh, come on.
I know they took it away.
They took it away.
Jesus
Why is it
Christ.
mad? Everyone
Yes.
gets so mad about a camera being able to look
they're
at you.
stalking you.
They're looking at you from everywhere, no matter where we go.
I know, like the
It doesn't
Truman
matter.
Show.
I don't need them to tell me they're looking at me.
So you're saying
Yeah, I don't
Some
really
people
know.
feel like
You could have just not told
it's
us.
almost
I know,
turned
yeah,
into some kind of issue where people feel like if you buy the Xbox One, you're conforming to the government because people can watch you all the time, you know? I don't feel like that. I feel like, you know, if whatever it is to make the gaming experience better. I don't give a fuck. If I'm going to spend $500 on a goddamn system, that motherfucker better not just watch me. It better fucking show me some shit, too. It better fucking take my piss test for me. Everything. I don't give a fuck.
Everything. I'm talking about visual, internetable, everything.
Internet.
I like that word. That's a good word.
I mean, you could just like flip the camera, put it down.
Yeah.
So you can
Well,
watch your
I mean, I
TV
know they
face.
basically retracted everything that pissed everyone off.
Oh
Essentially.
yeah, they got
Because they weren't going to be able to compete with PS. If they did, they was going to lose bad.
So speaking of that,
And Bill Gates still going to have money.
who in here is gonna buy a PS4?
I'm getting both.
I'm debating still. I'm not.
I'm going to keep it real for myself. I'm
and I'm
probably
just
going to
gonna
the
buy
Xbox One
exclusives.
start off with and just be happy
I'm
with
gonna get
that.
both and just buy exclusives.
And let's just see how that goes.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest about PlayStation 4. I have not heard any confirmed news report that it supports PlayStation Home.
What?
Yeah, I'm a huge fucking PlayStation Home junkie. I hate to admit it. It's a guilty pleasure, but I am. And so, like, that alone is just, I have zero reason to to go
Well,
with.
PlayStation Home was like a big
But they did say that
plus,
also the
wasn't it?
Xbox does have a Blu-ray player as well. So really, you don't even have to even get a PS to get a Blu-ray no more. That shit's
That's
done.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, Blu-ray will become obsolete by the time that comes
What do you think
out.
will come out with
and
now?
something else.
Well, you know, I'm waiting to get
Probably
one
laser
type
ray.
of-
It's
Laser
all-
ray. Or
It's all
something
gonna
like
be
that. That's what it's
streamed.
You know,
called.
like-
Yeah, everything's gonna be streaming.
Just streaming
eventually.
now?
Netflix is
Yeah.
gonna take over.
Netflix
more.
has taken over. already.
Hells yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have
but
one that
Netflix
got-
is taking over, but Netflix and Hulu is full of shit. They don't got
Nothing on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking watch on demand on TV than
You're
watch
damn
Netflix.
right, and they got Squidbillies too.
Hell
On
yeah,
on
they ain't got
demand.
no squids.
And I
on
watch the shit.
it.
And
they
the grandma's nasty bitch, and I'm with it.
got squids on there. Now
Trying to bang
that's what I hate about like
See on them
Netflix.
crushes.
You know, if you go to like on Facebook and you go to the Netflix page and you read what they say about it or whatever, and then the comments below, I like to read what people think about Netflix because I feel the same way most people.
They need to go on Redbox app, make it hot.
Sometimes they say, I fucking hate
Redbox
Netflix.
app.
You guys don't have any new
You know
shit.
it's coming.
And then they
You know
go,
it's coming.
and then they go get new shit, and they only got like fucking 10 episodes of the shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then you can't even get a third season of it or the fourth season of that shit. You got fucking.
Redbox app. That's it for every. If they get the Redbox right with the new releases, that is it.
They already have it.
No, but is it going like that though? Like, is it stupid? Okay, well then never
It's gonna
mind.
be streamed.
Is it gonna be good? Is it good though?
They have a Redbox.
I think the Redbox app works like it gives you everything that the Redbox would give you.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
like
rent it.
the kiosk.
Still,
Are you talking about
you
like
pay
the
for it
movies that are on
digitally,
there?
it streams
Yeah.
digitally, but you only have it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So it's basically like iTunes.
Yeah.
Oh shit! See, I don't.
Except you
fuck
don't own it. You
Speaking of
don't own it to
iTunes,
buy. You have to
shout
rent
out to
it.
everybody who got that fucked up ass update a couple days ago that took for about 4 hours. That some people don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that. Yeah.
Angry Nerds part with lights on iTunes.
Yes,
You guys
go ahead and
know
download that. Put it with the lights on. Angry Nerds. Follow us on Twitter at.
That's our
ANS2.
first mixtape. You guys go pop that, get that right there.
Oh yeah, go ahead and get that downloadable. That's also on Spotify Radio as well.
Yeah.
Angry
You
Nerds
don't
2
fuck
on
around.
Twitter.
And also Last FM.
Oh yeah, we are on Last.
Oh, they're
FM.
on
We out
everything.
here, man. We out here. Check out the music video Last Thing. Angry Nerds, Sean featuring M Beast.
Also the new
Man,
video by
dude,
Cash Joe
man.
Hassel.
You know what we need to do? I just thought of this. We need to start I need to start an iTunes station with Angry Nerds and see what it compares you to.
I'd love to see probably the Beastie Boys.
I don't think we the Beast.
Can you make a Pandora station with your name?
We can get a Pandora station. It's just we
That's
have to pay
just
for
thing
that
on Reverb
barcode.
actually. Before we just haven't done it yet.
But we don't have enough music to actually sustain a station that long.
iTunes would do it. That's the.
We probably do now.
I
But
almost, man, I'm gonna pull up and just. Is that cool? Like
do
we'll
what you
see,
need to do. Look, I'm chilling.
we'll see what the robots compare you guys to, basically.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should.
That's what I just thought about that. I was like, man, that could be interesting.
Shout out to Puma.
The company, Puma.
You see your socks, right?
I have some like that actually.
I do
They're the
too.
best socks ever.
Yeah, I got them at Marshalls.
They're the best socks ever. They're so cozy.
Your face looks like a sock.
Socko!
Your body looks like a sock.
And homie gonna play that.
I'm sock as fuck right now.
Aw,
I'm
sock.
shit.
Sock.
I'm pretty sober today.
Yeah, that's your fault.
I don't drink.
It's too much a hassle.
I quit
It
drinking.
probably is.
This podcast made me quit drinking.
You guys want to talk about the Castro video shoot?
We can real quick. Shout out to everybody that showed up.
Yeah.
Shout out to that white lady who tried to get us arrested.
Shout out to the
Hey,
Donkey
didn't
Kong. Bitch, it didn't work.
Haters rule the world.
You lost.
Yeah, that's the next topic I was gonna bring up though is that whole video shit. That whole night, man. Holy shit.
That was good shit though, man.
It was really, really good up until that point. I mean, everything just went perfect.
Everything went real
Everything was
smooth.
real smooth.
People
Yeah.
listened and cooperated, which we do appreciate. So shout out to everybody that came out to support and turn up with Castro at the Hassel shoot at Killer Skate Park. Shout out to them too as well.
Right?
Oh yeah, shout out to Killer Skate Park for even letting us be in there.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We do appreciate all the love and support. That's what keeps us down to earth, keeps us going. We want to do this for y'all as well.
So,
The top.
who wants to tell a story about what happened?
I'll let y'all.
I'm gonna let you do it, man.
Start it off. Tell
Go
us
ahead,
what
Lou.
you did.
Tell them what to do.
I gotta pull up this radio station, but Castro, you wanna do it?
Nope.
I didn't say that. I'm in the videos explaining
That's what I'm
it.
saying.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
that's
to.
true.
I was there.
If they want to know, they better ask Nick.
I just check it out on YouTube
Or Ian.
right now. You know what I'm saying? It's Castro with and Hassel. Castro, Angry Nerds, 2, Twitter, Reverb, iTunes, Last FM,
Everywhere.
Facebook,
Oh, man,
Spotify,
Spotify.
Vine, Instagram,
Vlad TV.
Damn, we out here.
Yeah, dude. We're everywhere.
Angry Nerds Radio.
We working though, man. We still got a lot more music to put out though. Boy, the next mixtape will be off the chain.
They just don't know, man.
To Drake.
Of course, Drake's everywhere that we go.
Oh, we did a song off that. Exactly.
Sure, we did. Polo Gang. Shout out to Polo Gang.
Polo Gang. Shout out to my cousin Tico.
I think it's on my phone.
They compared us to Drake.
Yep.
I'll take that.
Beat pattern.
Well, it's his beat though, so I guess I would do that. Oh, damn, man.
That's not bad.
No, but that's like going to happen.
We'll see what the next one is here.
All right.
Really?
Luda? I'll go with Luda.
He's my cousin, Christopher Bridges.
Yeah, I'll go with Luda.
That's
a compliment.
Yeah, this actually does. Yeah.
That's a compliment.
This is like, I didn't even think about that here. But we are animated, bro, so we can be some Luda types. Yeah. Luda go.
Yeah, Luda be going.
I ain't never really heard a whack Luda song to be truthful, y'all. Can you name one?
Nope.
Name one song that Ludacris did that sucked.
Nothing he's made a video for has been like.
Nothing out of all the years.
No video he's made has been like, yo.
Even the first video, the first song was hot.
Yeah. He's one of the most marketable hip hop artists that's been around.
I'm still thinking that. I'm like, damn, he really ain't got nothing.
Like, he's a good actor too.
Luda? Yeah.
One song is whack by Luda.
He's clean.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You know what?
He's my favorite rapper.
I think Ludacris is also clean but safe.
And he's always got a positive attitude about everything.
He used to be a radio DJ.
Yeah, fucking with Timberland first. Then nobody even knew it.
That explains it.
He's still my favorite. He hasn't put nothing out.
No, but he also got bars. So
He got
bars.
something
He can go.
Alright.
He's just so clean.
See what's next.
You clean.
Oh, you're gonna like this.
I like that he did transition. No, that's Frank though. Frank will let it compliment. That's his favorite artist.
Fiasco?
Really? That's amazing, dude.
We're Lupe.
Like, see, this still blows my mind.
We're fan Lupe, but I didn't think our music would be like in that genre.
I mean, but God, we're so commercialized.
Alright.
It's amazing.
No way. Dude.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that right now.
That's fucking ill to me.
We do sound like that.
Well, I'm mad that was on the Angry Nerds radio station and is not playing an Angry Nerds song in the first 5 songs.
You know how much I can go? I'll do them all. French, MJ all did?
Alright.
Give me the money, we can go, TJ. We can go somebody else.
We're gonna tune the station. Right now we're on hits. We're gonna tune it to variety.
Okay.
Let's see what it comes up with.
Probably Lennis Morissette.
Gotta so.
Thank you, India. Oh, then you're right.
Kid Cudi? Yeah, I'll give it Kid Cudi.
Cause he's real.
I really should.
It's all about style.
Anymore.
Alright, I got 2 skips left.
Wiz.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's all about it.
That's where you come in, really.
Alright, we're gonna set it to Discovery. So.
All about it.
Freeway.
We could have opened for that's what we won in New York. We won that in New York. The prize that we won was to come back and open for Freeway.
Dude, iTunes knows. iTunes knows.
iTunes don't know shit. Steve Jobs dead.
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs.
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. But
Stay away.
iTunes don't know me my life. He ain't about that life.
Well, that's that. So that's actually pretty legit.
It's kind of damn near accurate though on the low. That's kind of damn near mind ball.
Oh, so you took their music and got similar.
Compared it.
Use it on iTunes Radio. You can basically just choose any artist that's on iTunes and it'll find similarities. And that's where those were the 6
Hey, real
artists.
talk, it did really pull up some interesting artists that I ain't even think about that we then would even have a.
And even artists that has inspired you guys.
Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
That's super banging, dude. I am.
Go buy an iPhone, Max.
No, I've had one for a couple years. I'm sick of them.
I don't need another.
After the 4, I was through. The
Alright.
FaceTime, I was done.
Did you get the 5 yet?
Yeah, do you have the 5C or the 5S?
Nah.
You didn't get it?
I just got a 5.
What do you think about
5C out.
I only
now.
get
You heard
the
of the 5C.
I only get the non-S
Plastic
version.
color.
Yeah.
I want to get the
I mean, I
6.
said
I just get a red one.
Yeah, I still got
I said
my
5S, which is one too.
Yeah, I got
It's
my
the aluminum
flip.
I
back.
said both of them, bro. You slagged on your man.
I got my.
Have you seen the colored ones too?
What do you think she's been mad about? You're like,
I'll tell Brian's.
Trying to get the
Dude,
$99.
I was having a good ass
No, we don't
time
fuck
at
with
Brian's
Apple,
right
yeah.
now. Like, we're talking about horchata.
no offense to
No, it's
you,
cool.
but
I don't care.
drink.
I mean, I feel like, you know, Apple's going,
Yeah.
but y'all's technology, man, is weird.
Yeah, they're not compatible with a lot of shit. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
It's very, if I can't just put my fucking song on my phone, I'm upset.
You can't put an iPod on the
I'm
Xbox
serious,
no
dude.
more. It so pissed me off. You can't
Oh, they
put it
cut
on
that
the
out?
Xbox. They stopped that.
That sucks,
Yeah.
man.
You can. I can.
I see you got a Droid. How come you got a
Airplane.
Droid and you ain't got an Apple?
Well, I have a
Airplay.
note.
Can play everything in your
I like Droid
iTunes.
better.
Do
I
what?
had
What
iPhone.
you talking
Airplay.
about? What you talking about?
We're a divided house.
Oh, I bet. But they got kinds of like ropes and shit.
It's an app. It's called Airplay. Okay, I still
Hey man, is Cloud going? Y'all like Cloud?
iCloud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, what is the iCloud exactly anyway? Because I heard
Like
about
Microsoft?
that.
It's basically, you have to think of it as a remote hard drive that your phone is backed up to anytime you're on Wi-Fi. So that if you lose your phone, you're not fucked. You just get another phone, sign into your account, your iCloud account, and then it pulls all that data from that server, so you don't lose any photos or anything.
So
Oh,
it's basically
bet.
nothing but storage.
Same thing.
Yeah,
that-
it's storage.
Yeah.
Same thing the Google
air
account
storage.
does on an
That's what
Android,
that update
basically.
was doing. It was erasing
Okay.
everybody's iCloud shit.
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
thing with the update was
Yeah.
everyone was doing it over Wi-Fi and not through iTunes, so they never had enough storage for the update to download, and they had to delete all the shit off their phones, especially everyone that bought the shitty 8 gig iPhones that don't hold anything.
Not a damn thing.
So, they're deleting their whole phone basically to install this update.
Nah, see, that's what I'm
The
talking about.
iOS update
See, we don't have that problem over here in Android.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can just buy SD cards, which is one thing that does
Fuck an
piss me
SD
off.
card.
about
I'm
it.
signing to Google and Gmail. I'm
Yeah.
good. Count, synced. Facebook, sync. Twitter, sync.
Max, let me ask you, do you use Google
Do the old
Music?
school way.
I thought about it, but actually, I have a Sony Xperia, so I actually go through Walkman rather than
Okay.
like it gives me like the option to actually do that. So when I go to do whatever, with my music right here, let's say I want to fucking go do a song in my file. I'm gonna go play Hassle. Gives me the option to do Google Music or the Walkman. Since I have a cool phone, I like to do the Walkman because that shit's kind of cool, and that it does this.
Oh, it's got the on-screen.
Yeah,
Nice.
but yeah, I like my shit. My shit's different. I'll try to be different from you.
All right.
Top Level Society. Shout out Top Level Society.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, thank
Top
you, dog.
level.
Top
Top
flight.
level. The
Top
top.
level society.
Top flight of the world, Craig. Top flight of the world.
Top level.
That's right, Dante. You tell him, Gucci.
So what?
Top flight of the world.
I mean, we don't have to
Craig.
talk too much about the iPhones that came out, but what do you think about the 5S and the fingerprint scanner?
That is banging, but is the
It's
technology?
too much. It's a bit too much.
Too much for
Too
a
much.
phone.
Too much.
No, I think that's dope.
I should also-
I think it's. I think. Thank you. I think it's to get you to buy the phone, and that is so banging.
Yeah.
We've had
Like I'm not gonna front. I wish I had it.
years. They
I
just
love that shit. Like
minimalize
boop.
it to a phone. Like, that's cool, but
That'd be dope as
The
shit.
microchip's coming. The microchip's coming for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's gonna
Let
put
that
it
be
inside
known.
your shit,
You all
and
will
they
be
gonna
dead
know
pretty
all your shit.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's the
Switch
whole
the
thing.
front
Like
face camera
even
on
Apple
your
just
phone. Look
said
at it.
your fingerprint
Yeah.
information is only stored on the chip on the phone, and everyone's just like, yeah, fucking right. You guys
Yeah.
are sending this shit to the NSA.
Yeah, dude. Like everybody's done. We're all
Right.
done.
They're going to
Exactly.
put drones in America.
They're already
Yeah,
on.
they already are, man.
And
We
lizard
saw them
people.
flying over Evansville.
They already got them. They already done it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that hadn't been.
Oh,
They've
no,
been
they
doing
ain't
that for
lying.
years.
They ain't lying. I'm good.
I told you. What did I tell you? What did
I don't
say?
care about the
Oh,
US
we seen
no
in the
more.
sky last night.
I'm
Watch
from
that
Africa.
video. They're going to bomb America pretty soon. We're going to be another war place where they're going to have wars at. We're going to be third world country pretty soon.
I'm with
Not
it.
until we go to Mars.
No, it's going to be before that. That's why. Why do you think people are going to Mars now? America's
There's
fucked.
nowhere else to go.
That's right. Everything.
It's the only place where freedom is left. That's
They're gonna
sweet,
make a new
sweet
freedom
freedom.
out there.
Freedom, but
I'm talking about that's that real
Yeah.
freedom to do whatever you want.
I gotta build a house out of Mars rocks.
We got Pebble.
Yeah.
I got that red.
Hey, I wonder what they kush is like up there though.
Woo! Cryptochronic
Mars and
light,
nigga.
Kryptonite.
That's their real.
That endo.
I had to go watch that new episode of Aqua Teens. So.
They
Really?
confirmed
It's over.
Wait, did that start back up?
Yeah.
Are you
TV
shitting
show.
me?
Yeah, it's really great.
How many episodes in are they?
5.
You better
Oh
do
my
it.
god, I gotta download all those tonight.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta work in the morning.
amazing.
I gotta
Yeah, I'll
be
work
up
you out
at 6 in
downstairs.
the morning. I'll be-
Amazing.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Thanks for participating, Dante.
Yeah, no.
Good to meet you.
Next time.
Bye,
Whenever that
Dante.
time.
Yeah.
I'll be at that time.
I'll be at that time. Safe travels.
Bye, Dante.
Why?
Top level.
Alright,
Fuck all my food.
I just looked up and Max became you.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Creepy.
That's how slow I'm processing this right now. Alright, we gotta talk about the new Aqua Teen then. What's, like, have they changed anything up?
This season's called TV Show, I believe.
Okay.
The last season they were detectives again, and in this season they're not necessarily detectives, but I just wish they'd bring the Moon and Knights back.
Yeah, they need to.
But this one's a really good season. The last episode that I just watched, this came on about an hour ago or 15 minutes ago, but for most people on the other coast it's an hour ago. It was okay. It was the worst one of the new season, but the rest of them have been pretty epic. I would buy this DVD so far, so
Excellent.
so I'd buy it and I'd download it. Don't tell
Let's pause and take a break.
So I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shibby.
And we're back.
No, we never left.
Hell no, we never left. We are here, live and direct.
And sizzling!
Like chicken and cheese.
Talking about them skillet season.
That's right.
We got them burners, nigga. Burners.
Make sure you scrape the skillets before you bring them back to the dish room.
Please.
Niggas don't be
That
scraping.
nigga called it back the dish room.
That's what I give a fuck about right now, for real. The people at Fridays do not know plate ergonomics.
Oh, hell no.
Period. Point blank.
Motherfucker
Period.
gets lazy back there,
What do you-
man.
How you gonna put a little dish on top of a bowl on top of one of them big ass old dishes and think that shit's gonna stack up right?
You gonna fuck it all up. They gonna break all them dishes. You gonna be looking dumb.
You see like a whole,
I'm not sleeping
you see
shit
a
out.
whole 20 stack of the same dish and then 3 just random dishes and then more of the same. I don't even get it.
Yesterday?
I don't even
You
get
broke
it.
dish one day.
I don't even
yeah,
get
it was
it.
like Friday, wasn't it? Or it was yesterday, because he
Don't
put
you-
those
don't
two
you-
ovals on that sauce.
Remember you said, I told you!
I did. That's why I walked away when I dropped it, because I told him, he was like, no, it'll be okay like
Who
that. I
was
was
it?
like,
Who
no, it was
before?
Jackson.
Jackson, shout out to Jackson.
So, I do think we need to discuss Breaking Bad a little bit,
Oh, that's a shit.
as far as what's happened, I guess, this season.
Can we have a moment of sauce for Hank?
Yeah, rest in peace
Yeah.
to Hank.
Rest in peace. ASAC Schrader.
ASAC. Oh, tell him, baby. ASAC.
Yeah, that was
That was
That was
memorable
intense.
scene.
that was
a
not
really
it.
memorable
It was
scene.
kind of expected, but you didn't really think it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really
they
didn't
would
think
be
he
that
was gonna shoot
ruthless.
him.
Yeah. That whole thing where they just rolled up without, after White told them not to come.
I mean, of course they're gonna
That was
come. They knew
awesome.
that money was there.
We were watching. I just looked at Allison. I was
Yeah,
like,
baby, you should
I just can't
go
fucking wait for these guys to show up out of nowhere.
Because you
Like,
never
I
watched
just thought
it.
someone was gonna get
Did you
shot
come
through
here?
their
Did you go
head
ahead?
just
Yeah.
It was
randomly.
great, man.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Like, dude, you love like this gunpowder is just convincing.
You come at home by yourself at the crib.
A quick question since we're all talking.
Yeah.
We're talking about Breaking Bad.
Talking about Hank.
So, does the panel here believe that, do y'all feel like if a person watches just like the last 2 seasons of something and hasn't seen the beginning couple series, are they considered a true fan or no?
Oh, you talking about like Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Sons
No.
or Breaking Bad
Yeah, or
or
Game of
Walking
Thrones.
Dead.
anything like that.
Yeah,
Walking
I
Dead.
think-
I don't give
to
a
be a
shit.
true
I watch the
fan.
shows.
To be a true fan, my
You had to at least see
definition
3
of that
seasons.
would be you need to be there the day that fucking show premieres, and you watch it every night it comes on. I mean, if you obviously you
So
can't
what
watch
do we
it
call
every
those
I record
fans
mine on DVD.
that
I watch it
half-ass
later.
watch
I'm a
it?
Teen
I mean,
Wolf
that's just a
fan
fan.
like that.
Bam.
I like that
Somebody,
with 90210.
Just like somebody that's just like kind of doing it because
everyone they heard it was cool.
I heard it was
Yeah.
good, so I started watching it. Shit was
Right.
good.
I was referring to you.
I am.
They're saying your name.
I'm referring. I know,
Yeah,
but
no one
you
said
can
his
confirm it.
name.
Yeah, shit.
I
You
don't
just
give a
exposed
shit.
yourself.
I'll tell him, Max.
You told those
Triple X,
bandwagons.
nigga. BRI.
Basically, there
Is
are
that an
people who
ADD
like
thing?
something
You know
enough
what
to
I'm
become a
saying?
fan.
I don't give no
Right.
shit. I
And
watch
there are
the shit
people
now.
who like something enough to it just be a common interest.
Right. I'm trying to think of the last show that I watched beginning to end. I think the only one I can think of is Workaholics. I've seen every one of those night it comes out. Since the beginning.
It's okay.
That's a good show.
It's funny as shit. But yeah, I wouldn't be a true fan of Breaking Bad because I think I started like watching it from the beginning of when they were about 1 or 2 seasons in. Oh, yeah, I've seen all of them.
I think as long as you've seen every episode,
yeah,
up until you can see, then you're a true fan.
I mean, I can say that about Battlestar Galactica too.
I'll give you that. If you spend the time to watch it, I'm talking about like people that watch just like the last 2 seasons because they're on TV or they see the ads or people watching it. They're considered fans or no. So if you're not considered a fan, that means you can't get.
I don't see how people can just do that. Just start up and then like not give a shit about the backstory.
I wouldn't
Right,
be able
you
to
don't
do
know what's
it.
going
Yeah.
on. You
A
don't know what
t-shirt.
happened.
Who got a t-shirt?
I got 2 of them.
Well, if you haven't, have you seen all of the episodes?
Yeah, I've seen most of them. And I mean, I was the one watching before you did. I know because I was telling you about it. So I was like, I can have a T-shirt.
You tell one person
Yeah, this exactly. If you can tell someone about a show that you're watching and convince someone else to watch it, you've already up there. Just like Sons of Anarchy, I watch Sons every Tuesday. And if I haven't watched it, I have them DVR just so I can watch it.
So that's the consensus. Not a fan if you don't see it all.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan, you can't have any memorability.
That's right. And like motherfuckers, if you ain't got shit about Game of Thrones, don't talk about Game of Thrones. If you ain't got nothing about it, you
All right.
don't
I ain't got nothing about Game of Thrones except for every episode on my DVR.
So do you guys all Game of Thrones fans here, Allison? You a Game of
Oh,
Thrones
yeah.
fan?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Lou?
Game of Thrones is that show.
I'm still waiting for the payoff, but
The Red Wedding.
the dragons and the undead army.
Oh yeah, the Undead Army's there now.
You're gonna get that payoff probably in a season after this.
Season 3,
Nothing happened.
Nothing fucking happened.
Season
It might be
3.
something
Filler
different.
season.
The Red Wedding
Better.
did.
The Red Wedding, King Sir getting his arm chopped.
The Red Wedding was the
And we
most
saw when
intense
the
thing I've
dude
ever
finally
seen.
got there, and we finally
Yeah.
got to see the army arising and shit like that. I was so amazed. I was like, oh man, this season's gonna be great.
All right.
Then they didn't do shit
It
with
didn't do
them.
anything.
Let's break them into
Yeah.
top 2 most dramatic moments that you can imagine from television. And I'll start with it. I'll go for number 1 is the Red Wedding.
That's number 1.
Number 1 is the most dramatic, and I'm gonna say, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but no, actually, probably the finale of Breaking Bad, which hadn't happened yet, but I just got a feeling that that's gonna
Oh
be
man,
a
it's gonna be
pretty
intense.
intense moment.
My number
in
2
television history.
is in Sons when Opie dies.
Opie dies is number 2. That's a very, very, very good one.
Never watched
That's a
Sons.
good one.
Yeah, it was so fucked up.
You don't watch Sons?
I just never.
And
got
podcast
into
is
it.
now over.
I didn't say I don't like it. I just never watched it really.
You gotta watch that, man. It's great.
Make sure you catch it
I
from
like.
season
I
1.
like.
Yeah, you gotta
Peggy.
watch the story.
Yeah.
What's her face?
You gotta watch Peggy Bundy in there.
Yeah.
Man. She
God.
takes it.
She's actually pretty badass from what
Yeah.
I've
She's a
seen.
bad old bitch.
Yeah.
boy.
She's hot.
She
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like she's definitely doesn't seem to age. Like she ages very well
She
for.
dyed her hair. That's all she
Does
did.
I think that she has
She
enough
ain't
money
aged that
Yeah.
well.
and just the right plastic surgeon?
Yeah.
You know, because she kind of has the Peggy Bundy feel, but Peggy Bundy was a thick
Yeah,
ass bitch.
and she always had them
I mean,
titties.
she had them hips and them titties and everything, but now she kind of
Oh,
just got
That
those
was
titties.
ass.
My favorite part about that too is how Al would just always just shun her.
You would never want to fuck. Like, she never wanted to fuck. And I'm like, dude, I would bang her.
You see those pants? Roll up in her cheeks.
All those leggings.
She always wanted to fuck. And I was with it
She did
every time.
She did talk a little much.
She did.
She needed to talk too much.
But you know who wasn't going to get it? Marcy.
No, Marcia doesn't get it.
She wouldn't get no dick from me.
Marcy had no breast.
None. She
But I
had
think his
nothing.
son was out there being a little flagrant.
Who? Dave Faustino. Hey, David Faustino, the guy that played his son in real life, ended up being a complete jackass in real life.
Bud.
Yeah, David
Bud,
Faustino, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Bud.
Yeah, he ended up being like some fucking, I don't know, like some weirdo, creepy fucking Corey Feldman type motherfucker.
Really?
And Christina Applegate, she had like breast cancer and she ended up doing Anchorman, which is fucking awesome. Anchorman 2's coming out, everybody.
Yeah.
Excited for that shit.
I'll watch it.
She killed it in the 80s, man. She did a few good movies.
She did. She was like the most typical, like,
Well,
milky
90s, I
white
guess.
woman that everybody wanted
I
to be
know.
with.
I think we're alone now.
You know, she had that look because you knew that You knew that. You guys remember the age where if a woman had something wrong, like something that they did, and made you think you could have sex with them, and everybody knew that Peggy Bundy smoked cigarettes, so they were like, "Oh, she smokes." She got tats. She let you get that back.
I did want to kick it with Jefferson a couple times.
Jefferson
was alright. I fucked with Jefferson.
Jefferson knew where all the hoses at.
Who did Jefferson?
Jefferson was going.
Jefferson or Jefferson?
Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson was an old pimp, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
He's an old boss.
Yeah,
he didn't have no job.
But
I just didn't understand why that nigga motherfucking Allison
getting
a shoe store for the so goddamn.
He was getting pimped out by that man bitch for a while though. She was very rude.
Hey, who's the black dude? Ernie? Who was
Ernie?
it? Oh, he was hilarious. Oh man, the black dude was hilarious.
William Decker?
Stop it. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So dramatic moments.
So what about
What
the
you got,
most
Lou?
disappointing season finale?
The most disappointing?
Lost. That's exactly what I was
Lost?
thinking. That is exactly what I was thinking.
I can't remember what the ending
I
was,
never watched Lost.
and I know I watched it.
They were in a church and they all came back together and realized they were all dead from the beginning.
They lied about it.
Yeah.
They lied. The directors straight up said it's not purgatory. It's not purgatory. It was fucking purgatory the whole time. And that's what really pissed
Have you
me
guys
off.
ever watched True Blood? Anybody ever seen True Blood?
Yeah.
I used to watch it. I
Yeah.
haven't watched
That
it.
had the most
couple
disappointing
seasons.
recent season finale to me.
Yeah.
I mean, True Blood's all over the place. If you guys don't know anything about it, I mean, Castro knows, and some people know. I mean,
That was disappointing season.
Yeah, I was done after the last season. This season I didn't even watch it. I only watched
Yeah,
the
Weeds
episode.
kind of just
The
fizzled
last one I
out. Yeah,
watched
it did
was the
fizzle out.
Tarot
They went
one.
too far.
She was a vampire, and after that I was like, I'm good.
that's awesome after that. Though.
Oh, well,
Three
it gets
out of
better.
eight.
It gets better after that one. I'll give it that because when Terry goes to the vampire, it gets a little bit different. But this last season, I was like, man, they just got too cartoonish with it to me. It was like,
Very
man,
much
I
so.
don't care about that no more.
Very Griffin-y, unicorny.
Yeah, it's like I saw it coming from the last season before that. I was like, man, it's
So
like,
we're gonna give them the Unicorny Awards. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. If you got a cheesy season finale from now on the Lou Show, it is a Unicorny Award.
I like it.
So the Unicorny Award this time goes to Lost.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely, I agree. Because that's exactly
But
what I was thinking.
I will say this. Most dramatic moment in a TV series was the plane crash in Lost. Like, that's what I thought of.
Really?
At the top of my head. Yeah, because it wasn't just because of that one moment, but because through the whole first season, they kept pulling each person's perspective from the same crash. So it's kind of like 9/11 where they just keep fucking shoving it in your face until you're like, God, this really sucks. And these people are all traumatized.
What about Walking Dead, though? I mean, that Walking Dead has
we
its
gotta
very
talk-
dramatic moments,
That
you
dude,
know?
completely...
A show that everyone watches.
Right.
I forgot about
Allison,
that.
are you the
Walking
only?
Dead.
Allison, are you the only one that doesn't?
No, she's read
Watch
the books,
Walking Dead?
yeah, I've read
Okay,
the
all right,
books,
okay.
No, I've read the graphic novel.
Awesome.
Okay, well, if we're gonna talk about Walking Dead, we gotta talk about when they got to shooting at the prison or whatever.
Yeah.
There's that big ass board going out there, man. That was amazing.
Well, apparently, in this brand new season that's coming up, they're trying to get back to the comic lore, so they're gonna make it look like the governor is more of a tyrant in this, and I guess that he has some pretty spastic, like left field moments where people really see why he's the villain in this. I don't think that he was really recognized. He was recognized as the villain last time, but they kind of they shrouded it over.
Well, Allison said that
how it is,
Completely
you know.
different.
He shot
than the
everybody
book.
at the end.
Like, it's completely different.
They
Yeah.
are.
So I don't know. It's kind of like, well, just keep doing what you're doing, but keep it separate.
Do
Don't
you-
go back to the books because it won't make sense.
You think that he
Like
should
the books are
stay?
the show.
That they should keep the governor the way
They're
he is?
different.
Are different?
Yeah.
I mean, what's worth it? Watching the show or reading the books?
Probably reading the book.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Yeah, I
They
heard
said
that the books were
I would
amazing.
say the books are way better. I mean, it has obviously the same characters and same relationship type stories, but
So when's
doesn't
everyone
keep the
die?
whole-
Is it coming up? Because I know everyone's
Don't
supposed to
tell
die.
anyone.
No, here's the thing. In the books, people are already dead and there's already new people
Exactly,
in there,
that's
so
what
it doesn't
I'm
even
saying.
matter with the series.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
television
Okay, so let's switching
series.
it up. With the
So
series.
basically, what happens in the end of the books, you don't expect that to be the television ending.
Because I knew the son's
I
going to
wouldn't
be in
know.
charge, is what
Gotcha.
I'm thinking. It's what everyone keeps telling me. The son's going to grow up, and he's going to be in charge of everything, basically.
That's the way I see it. I see
Yeah.
him just becoming the
And
leader.
he-
He already
he
basically
shot
has.
that kid for
Yeah.
no fucking reason.
So when is
That
Michonne
was a
get
very
the spinoff?
dramatic moment in
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
That changed
Yes,
it for
that
me.
did. That was
changed
very
it for me.
good.
I was like,
Changed
this
the
is it.
game right
Yeah.
there.
So when do y'all think Michonne's going to get a spinoff? Because I think that that's needed.
No.
You don't think Michonne deserves a spin-off?
Well, how would they spin it off? Just another group?
Well, I mean, they kind of played with it when she first appeared, with her and Andrea, being
and then look at
away in the wilderness. I mean, she could. What happens if her and little Carl, something like that happened, and they have a lot of connection on the show. But if they have a little spin-off show, I would fucking watch that. There is a Walking Dead spin-off coming.
You're talking about the black chick, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's her name?
Michonne.
That chick was fucking badass.
Right. Wouldn't you watch anything she did? I mean, come on.
She first saw her, she had the fucking zombies on the chains, so that's how we saw her at the very end of that season. It was like, holy shit, can't wait to see this.
We're like, who is this person and what the fuck?
Yeah, we couldn't wait for that season to pop up.
She rolled up like...
She was still badass.
She rolled up like a necromancer, basically.
Yes, she was a necromancer. She had two freaking, her son and her daughter, or her son and her husband.
Died or some shit like that.
Yeah, she just took some decorative sword they had off the wall and just started killing people.
Yeah, she's straight murdered. I mean, I think that, like I said, expect it, because I've seen it many times. There's something called Screen Crush. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that or anything. You can get it as an app, and it's also like a Facebook like, and I would recommend liking it. They explained that Walking Dead was having a spin-off show. They didn't say who the main character was going to be. But I would only think, who is the best to have a spin-off. I would watch the bow and arrow, the Dale?
Daryl?
Daryl. I would watch a Daryl spin-off.
I would watch a Daryl spin-off.
Yeah,
he really changed, like, from the beginning of the series, to where we're at now.
Yeah, he's like their Legolas.
Yeah.
But Michonne definitely, man. Come on, dude. She chops off everybody's fucking head. She can use a gun, too. She's a woman with some cargo pants on, looking like Ace Hood.
She looks just like
the goddamn Predator.
Yeah.
I'm talking about to the T.
She ain't got to really worry about no women getting offended by no guys thinking she's just the sexiest fucking
She got a fake rolling on
creature.
right now.
The bezel fell off at the middle of the goddamn BET Awards.
On the fucking red carpet.
What?
Yeah, his fucking watch broke on the red carpet.
Church.
Ace Hood.
That shit was hilarious, though. They killed him for it.
They killed him.
So who gets the Unicorny Award for Ace Hood? Is it his jeweler or him?
I'm thinking we're gonna go with Ace Hood because he should have known better.
Who has the most money?
His jeweler.
And his jeweler.
His jeweler got him.
Yeah.
Gotta be a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Must be.
The Jews be running the game when it comes to that music. I mean, look at Drake.
Yeah, Deuce Koffenberg maybe is looking watch.
What? Deuce Koffenberg?
You know what I mean?
Eddie trainer.
It's cleaned up in there.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's wild. Anybody watch any superhero shows or any like spin-offs?
Dude, but the Avengers
Marvel.
show coming out.
Shield.
Well, the new Shield is coming out.
Shield's
Yeah.
I want to see
It's already
that.
premiered.
It's an
Oh,
ABC
did it?
show.
It premiered?
Oh, I have to get that.
Are being familiar with the DC lore? I watch a lot of Arrow. The Flash appears on Arrow. Rumor has it that Ben Affleck's first appearance as Batman will be on Arrow as well.
Really?
They can make the Justice League. It's coming, man. I mean, they got enough. If you are familiar with the first season of that show Arrow, there is a lot of little things that kind of turn it to the Justice League. It's pretty well known.
What?
The Ashtray. What I've seen from Arrow so far is pretty good. I know my dad and Frank both watch that a lot, and they both tell me they're both big superhero people like I am, and they all keep telling me it's really entertaining. And it's like it really goes.
And they bred Smallville.
Smallville was not for me.
Smallville was going on.
Not for me.
Shut the Superman, the real man.
Of Steel.
Shit. I mean, if you didn't watch the fucking theater shit, you're wrong.
Shout out to Steel. Shout out to
Shout out to
and Thor's coming out November.
I'm gonna watch it because
I'm ready. The first one was gone.
What's that?
Thor.
That's
the
gonna
first
be
one
amazing.
That's the next midnight release I'm going.
So do you guys feel like with Marvel and DC kind of having this competition about who can basically generate the most hysteria over the characters, and then who can anticipate what's coming out more? Do you guys feel like the Avengers 2 would do better than a Justice League movie, considering Ben Affleck being Batman, and then the guy Nolan directing it probably?
Yes.
I don't think it would be contention to me, but because the world of the Avengers and the world of the Justice League, those are two completely different aspects of teams.
I just think because the only reason I say yes is because I think Marvel is so well established at this point in time Like
They're
people
eating
just
it up.
flock to those movies now. Like
Yeah.
the last.
You know what they're
Avengers,
trying to do with the new Spider-Man, the comic, the new Spider-Man.
I was gonna ask, like, did you guys see the new Spider-Man?
Newest Spider-Man.
I just saw what they're doing with the new comic.
It was a waste of breath.
Ultimate.
They're gonna make him gay.
What?
They're gonna make a gay Spider-Man.
Well, Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah,
They
for
got
one of the
they already.
It's already.
You're
I
right.
thought the new one was a
Right.
black kid. Like the latest Spider-Man was a young black kid.
He's a black dude. No, he's Hispanic. He's Hispanic.
He's Hispanic?
Yeah, and he didn't. They're not gonna make him gay. He said
That's
that
a
he
rumor.
doesn't understand why Spider-Man couldn't be gay.
I don't understand why you want to make my fucking characters have to be gay and shit like that right now. I don't understand why you.
It's not that not that. I know you don't have anything against gay people.
I don't have anything against it. The only thing I have a thing against is like when you go into like cartoons and shows on TV. There's a lot of like gay references going on in like our media. And like I don't know if this is like for the fact that they got so many gay rights going on or anything like that. But it's like I really don't need your whole generation like being confused about what the hell.
Exactly.
They're
Well, here's my argument.
Yeah.
How many times are we gonna fucking reinvent the Spider-Man franchise? Why don't they just leave it with Peter Parker? Why do they need to keep
that
going
is
out
Peter-
with
he is
Because
Peter
they've
Parker.
rebooted Peter Parker so many times.
But what they're trying to do is, it's like,
kinda.
I see Marvel. I think that Marvel pays attention to the people a little bit too much. So at any time they feel like if someone had a distaste for something that was more than one movie, people didn't like Daredevil, people didn't like Elektra, people didn't like other movies like that. But
I
anything,
like Daredevil.
I like Elektra.
You like
you know what I'm saying?
Elektra was tight.
Or Ghost Rider, things like that. You know, the misses that they. I like Ghost Rider too. Like the misses that they had with Lionsgate that they went to instead of like whatever like the misses they had. I think they feel like that they have to kind of backtrack and fix the series because Spider-Man 2, okay, Spider-Man 3. Poopy butt, and then they bring another one out immediately with a new aspect on it, but they still don't bring fucking Carnage out, right?
Well, yeah, why don't they make a Venom movie and why don't they make a
if they bring Carnage
movie?
out, I don't want to be so.
They could even make a Venom movie with Eric Foreman. I wouldn't give a fuck.
With Carnage,
Yeah,
you could have them both.
They should have them both in there. I'll watch that.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
dude.
separation anxiety.
Everyone I know that fucking reads comics would watch that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they had the black
we
suit
would all watch
Spider-Man
it and
playing
share
Carnage.
drums.
You want to think you know where the
Carnage.
moneymaker's at? That's the moneymaker. What you just said. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
instead of making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie,
Dude, and
I know, like, don't get me wrong. I just found out who the fuck Rocket Raccoon was on Marvel. I just found out who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know their story like that.
But,
I
I
want to
mean,
watch somebody's story.
They'll make it, dude. It'll happen.
it'll be
Spider-Man's gonna fizzle out, and they're gonna be like, "What are we gonna?" They're saving it. It's
Yeah.
probably one of those things. They're like, "This is our fucking golden goose egg," and they're
Well,
gonna let it hatch one of these days.
What exactly are they doing then? Because I mean, look at the movies that are coming out.
Avengers.
They have. They're making a Doctor Strange movie. That's actually going to be like
That's probably gonna be dope.
the
Probably.
title.
That's
Well,
probably
it's
gonna
leading
be
into
dope.
the next year. That's going to be they're leading to the next year. They got a new Wolverine. They're going to make. I don't know if it's
Have you seen the newest one?
Yeah, what'd you think?
I didn't see it.
El Terrible.
I didn't see
Is it worth
Me and
watching?
Frank and them
El
watched it.
Terrible.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Can we
It was
just
better
say
the first one.
it's safe to say that Batman is basically a timeless character now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
like
is.
he
No,
has
he
been
is.
done several times. It's
Who's the
ridiculous.
best Batman and who gets the Unicornia Award?
Best
Batman and
Robin was
Robin
the worst.
It's
Batman
the
and Robin.
Award.
So
Because
Michael
we-
Keaton or Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer.
Kilmer.
Yeah, Kilmer.
You think so?
Michael
Although I gotta throw a
Claustrophobic.
shout out to Robin in that movie.
The Unicorn Award goes to Kilmer.
Holy rusted metal grate Batman, and Batman said what? And he was like, no, we're walking on a rusty metal grate. And he was like,
Or how about so you guys think Christian Bale probably would have been like is the best Batman choice?
Oh no, Adam West was up there.
Adam
West.
What do you think? How do you think that Ben Affleck will make a good Batman?
No.
Adam West had a damn.
I think that he'll
I
make
was
a
gonna
good
say
Bruce
Adam
Wayne.
West. That's
You're
yeah.
right.
I think that he'll make a
Exactly.
damn good Bruce
Thank
Wayne.
you. Good.
I think he'll make a damn good Bruce Wayne,
Who?
but not a
I don't
good
think
Batman.
surprising
Ben Affleck.
everybody in this is
I
He
think
said
I
Ben
just don't
Affleck will
wanna
make a
see it
good
right
Bruce
now.
Wayne
I don't
and
know.
not a good Batman.
That makes sense.
Because you're not going to
I
see a
know
lot. You're
I'm
not going to
watching.
see a lot of Batman in the Superman Batman.
I don't-
You're going to see a lot of Superman.
Yes.
You're really just going to need a reason for Batman to be.
He
in
may have
Superman's
one or
town.
two fights, use some gadgets here and there.
Yeah.
They'll save him for the Justice League because Ben Affleck's gonna have to get a little bit better with that combat shit. They should have got the guy from the Bourne movies.
Yeah.
They gotta do a Wonder Woman movie.
No.
Yeah. And I heard it's gonna be Rachel Bilson. Everybody
They
know
gotta
who
do it.
that
They're gonna do Justice League.
Anybody know who Rachel Bilson is from the OC?
Yeah, but she's not Amazonian.
I know, they got that
Well, she got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to make her the new Wonder Woman. They have to have Aquaman. You know, they gotta have the Cyborg.
We already got an Aquaman. Speaking on the we're never gonna make it.
I know, right?
Yeah, make a Deadpool movie. They're never gonna make a
That's how I be thinking too. He's the perfect Aquaman because he fucking is the Aquaman.
If he doesn't do it, people are gonna be like,
they'll be shitty. Yeah.
What's his face from Entourage? Vince.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then they
did an Aquaman movie in Entourage.
And then they got Oliver Queen, who's one hell of an arrow. You know, I mean, they got the whole makings there. Yep. Marvel needs to just step it up because people don't really realize this. You see Superman, or you see Spider-Man, you see the X-Men, and those are pretty normal geeky things. Yeah. But Marvel is a sci-fi ass. Their comics have never ever been norm comics.
They should do an X-Men
fell in love with the norm.
I watched that shit. They did it about Cable.
Future Days Past. They already are.
Do an X-Men about Deadpool.
They are making one about Cable.
Yeah, hell yeah.
TJ. The new one is about Cable. It's called Future Days Past.
The new X-Men?
Yeah. It's going to be about the time travel.
Wait, this is legit.
Yeah, it's coming to Future Days Past. It's coming out. It should be out like next year. Yeah, it's about basically the time cubes and Cable and Bishop.
That's
Apocalypse, I believe.
Well, yeah, because he sees it and then returns back to the past to prevent it.
Yeah,
right?
And that's why he's there.
And then they need Archangel.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to be in
See,
there.
like these characters that they have so much fucking like depth to them and like crazy abilities.
Give it to him.
Like it's gonna be a shitload of CGI.
Oh god, yeah. But look at the the most epic superhero fight was in X3 whenever they all the
Last Stand?
mutants fought the Last Stand.
Yeah.
You know, that can be compared to the Lord of the Rings Helm's Deep.
Oh,
you're
talking about...
I mean, seriously, I mean, that was a fucking one hell of a battle. And if they could pull that off just throughout the whole movie...
Give it to him, Batman.
You know what I mean? The whole way through? Fuck yeah. I mean...
You get the common punches in there?
No, bro. You remember when Batman had the bat dance with that girl? You know that shit, that move right there? Nigga, hold up. Ooh!
That just makes me happy.
Hell yeah, bro. Batman? The old Batman? Nigga had the bat dance first, like, nigga. Nigga was going.
Yeah. So you're saying Batman should go back to the...
Batman went back to the old shit?
Yeah, the nurse we had a combo about this shit the other day. We were saying that if they brought Batman to kind of like how they did it with the Batman Robin, you know what I mean? But not so cheesy on that, but like the lore of it, like Poison Ivy looking like that, you know, the way the colors are, you know, the way everybody's dressed, Clayface being in it, or the Killer Croc being in it, that's money. That's a good Batman movie. They've done everything else with it. Everybody's seen Batman crying and fucking stuck in a fucking tomb and fucking, you know, they can lighten it up a little bit, make the colors a little different. They can play with it now if they want to. They won't. It's Hollywood. It's not going to be that way. They can't give Batman purple boots. Like everybody wants them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's real deal.
Speaking of updates to outfits, what about the new RoboCop?
Super hard. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I'm not about to see it.
Is there a teaser or a trailer for it yet?
Yes. Oh my god, it looks so good.
I haven't even seen it.
And you know everybody hates remakes. I think that.
No, dude, it's long overdue for
the new RoboCop. Yeah. RoboCop is hardcore follow.
They just can't fuck it up this time and have like two shitty sequels after it.
It's gonna be good. Did anybody catch the new Insidious movie? You guys watch Insidious? Anybody? You seen that? Allison, you a fan of Insidious? Anyone? It was a great movie. Good horror movie. Very good. Very good horror genre.
I'm just ready for all the good movies to come on, and all the good shows to come on, and it's just a wonderful fucking way to end. Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up. It's supposed to be a good ass.
Walking Dead will be here.
I'm kind of crunk. It's alright. I'm alright now. If we can just get to the rest of the, can we make it to next year, please?
Get to the holidays.
It's console Christmas, man.
It is.
And nothing happier. It's been 8 years since we've seen it, fellas.
That's what I'm saying. We've waited patiently. We are good. We are blessed.
We've waited 8 years for console Christmas.
We're about to see what he's about to be talking about right now.
Have we ever had a year where Xbox and PS dropped the same time?
Yes. I think no.
I thought the 360 was like either a year before or a year ahead.
And Nintendo used to drop every Christmas.
Yeah,
Nintendo beat them again. They always beat them like a year or two. They always do.
I mean, in like the last 10 years. Like,
But-
I don't think Xbox or Microsoft and Sony have ever released a console the same year.
No.
Like neck and neck. Like
But they're
that.
not doing it this time either.
I thought they're both coming out.
It's this. The Xbox 360 comes out on November the 12th or 17th. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And the PS4 comes out summer.
Oh,
So,
next year?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
this
so
summer
they're-
coming out next
Nintendo even got
the summer.
commercials on
But I mean, the most like catastrophic moment of all of this is how long since we've known games has Nintendo always been in a forefront in a way or had some kind of impact on this console war. They are irrelevant at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Because
No,
they
they're
dropped.
not irrelevant. They're just not for our market anymore.
But they dropped a console
Didn't they get
before
sold?
everyone
Yeah.
else, and it's almost obsolete. It's almost a Dreamcast now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, but I mean,
It's-
is the Dreamcast obsolete? If you think
Dreamcast-
about
Well,
it?
no, the Dreamcast is a gem. It's a gem, but obsolete. Yeah, it is. I mean,
Well, I mean, the whole.
It was ahead of the
I don't
time.
mean it like the console itself, but the whole concept. It's basically. It's still the same concept, man. It was the first internet console.
Yeah.
Like nothing really that other than social bullshit being crammed into them. Nothing much has changed.
yeah, but the Dreamcast itself. I mean, I'm thinking more of like the Wii U and the Dreamcast as basically fumbles by two companies. But look at what it did to Sega.
Right.
You know, when the Dreamcast went under, Sega didn't necessarily go under because they still have some licenses here and there. But Sega was prominent. That was number one. It had its own system, whatever, and everybody wanted it. Next thing you know, it's
Sega's out.
now it's just the developer of games and that suck ass. Nintendo just dropped the ball. Nintendo never really drops the ball unless it comes to handheld consoles.
I don't think
they dropped the ball on the Wii U, and then Xbox is popping up. You can't fucking strike out at all on Microsoft or Sony if you're Nintendo.
Here's the
period.
thing about Nintendo, though.
They're gonna end up selling to Disney.
They have the DS.
Yeah, dude, Ryan.
They have the DS.
True.
Which
And
is
they
the
kill
top-selling
shit.
console still.
It always will be. Their handheld consoles always will be. You know, they will be. But I mean, if they want to stay relevant with
It doesn't matter to them, dude.
Smash Brothers and
Nintendo
I mean, what are the
orients their games for younger players, though. Like,
True.
we're getting older, we're going to pick up older consoles.
But I'll still fucking pick up Smash Brothers. I
Yeah,
mean, I would want
they
to
still
that.
have franchises that matter.
I-
Mario
Mario
to me
matters.
Still
That matters.
Yeah.
That matters. I mean, that deeply matters.
It's,
I wanted
it's,
to drop
it's
a new
more
Kirby
than,
game.
dude. Yeah, and it's more than like a matter of like a, just.
Right.
I just got tired of their controllers.
It's like it strikes a chord in you because you grew up with Mario, whereas all these like Halo, you didn't really grow up with Halo. Like,
Some people did.
Well, yeah, true, but it's I don't know. To me, Mario's just more special. He was
Yeah.
like the first icon in a video game.
And it's always awesome. Anytime they
Yeah.
drop it as a platformer for any Nintendo, that's always the best fucking game Nintendo ever has. I mean, you
Yeah.
can put out the very first Mario on 64, and you can't name many games that were more iconic than Mario 64.
Also,
you know,
the Castlevania series on DS. If you ever
series is on DS.
if you ever get a chance, play that series because it's fucking incredible. The whole Castlevania
oh
series.
yeah, I played. I got on my Wii right there. I have every game known to man. I played Castlevania. Castlevania was. I mean, I'm not a huge fan.
I
of
will
it.
admit though, Symphony of the Night probably still the best Castlevania ever. PlayStation.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
I
Remember
played
we had to make
the-
the castle go upside
What's
down?
the one we played?
Yeah.
We still play
Yeah.
one now.
Shit,
It's
that's
called
crazy, man. That takes it back.
Dracula?
You turn to a bat show.
the Dracula one.
You need to play
Yeah,
Symphony
what's
of the
the
Night,
Dracula
dude.
one?
What's
You've
the-
never played a Castlevania game until you played that one.
On PlayStation, yeah, I know people play that. Like really,
It was
just, like,
sick.
it's crazy.
It
You
was
can
so
actually,
long.
I think you can actually download it from Live Store. Like it's been up a while.
That was RPG game.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Or
Yeah.
like, I mean, so what are they gonna do with the Wii U? Is it gonna have? I mean, does anybody
They still
know
have
anybody
it.
that owns one?
I know a few
I haven't seen nobody with
kids
it.
that own some.
The whole thing
My,
about the Wii
3
U.
of my brothers 5 have Wii U's.
We use okay. So
and they play with each other. They play Pokemon on it with each other.
Pokemon.
Swear to God.
The problem with
That's
the
a
Wii U-
prominent game for Nintendo. Period.
That's
Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
They're
definitely.
still selling.
Oh yeah, Pokemon
They
has
still got cards and
completely.
everything.
I watched this video on World Side the other day of this preacher that he was basically saying that Pokemon, how evil they were were pocket demons and shit like that. I mean, if you got an entire sermon dedicated to you being the devil, I mean, fuck, that's money, man. They're banking. I love Pokemon. If I was old enough and it wasn't weird enough, I still fucking play them.
I still own them and play them.
I used to love
have
to run
Game
through the
Boys
grass.
to play them, and those are the only games I have.
Yes, but you.
Nigga on the Game Boy.
Oh well, I guess I have Golden Sun too. Awesome. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Awesome.
If I can find Chrono Trigger again, I'll have it.
Chrono Trigger's awesome.
You had that?
I have it on my ZSNES on my emulator.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I was thinking of I'm thinking of a different game. Or no, that's the one I'm thinking of the one for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think the one that's worth like a shitload of money if you have the cartridge.
If you have the cartridge, you get paid.
Like at least $100 now, right?
Yeah.
Same with Earthbound.
Yeah. Earthbound was not for me.
It was a weird. It was a weird.
I'm not trying to be over here farming all fucking day.
That's what it was. It was like,
what is it?
Earthbound. Old RPG, Super Nintendo.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I tried. I couldn't get into
I
it.
never played Final Fantasy.
Because I couldn't stand the turn-based at that time.
I thought it was just too slow for me.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it though.
And then we get to Skyrim.
Yeah, that's so weird. Cause
Shout out to
Skyrim.
Shout out to the greatest RPG ever made.
Well, damn.
Be sure to get that Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. God, man.
Yeah.
Biggest shout out to Grand Theft Auto 5. Little shout out to Diablo 3. Fuck with it.
Did you get the Chops app?
Huh?
Did you get the little app for your smartphone?
Get it if you have iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it.
I didn't realize it was only for iPhones.
Really?
Yeah. You can like interact with Chops, and he syncs with your account, and like it.
I'm tired of Chops. Chops about to get out of my house. He's shitting everywhere.
Everyone hates Chops.
It's worrying, man, because every time you just hear the flies in your house, it's like it's so nasty. Like my dog shitting in the yard. I can't even pick it up. That's gross. Every time you go home, because you barely go home. When you go home, you always like, damn, man, I'm going to smoke a little bit of weed.
Chill.
Chill. I'm going to walk outside, see what Chops is doing, and there's still the same piece of shit there. It's like, damn, how you supposed to clean it up?
There's no options. No options.
But you can do everything else. It's like, man, this got to go, man. Because that makes your house look bad. It's like, they got white people right next to it every time.
I was like, yo, dog, shit.
Have you gotten a lap dance yet?
Yeah.
Were you able to touch her?
Yeah, I got caught the first time.
I did too.
Because, like, I was doing it, and, like, finally he was like, get out. But I was like, man, fuck that. So I still have my friend Lamar with me because I told him to come to the strip club with me. And so I ran back in there. I was like, man, I'm going to go with Lamar. As soon as I was like, you know what, you hear it? Every security guard came at me. I got to fight with security. Lamar's coming out. He's like, you a bitch. You're like, get over here and fight security. Send me get in the fucking car. I got my ass beat in front of Lamar.
Damn.
I was like, damn, for real? I was like, man, I was just coming to get the nigga out the club. It was funny, man. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Sounds pretty intense.
No, he was telling me a lot of shit.
And that's just some random shit.
Why is the new MySpace kind of banging though?
It's actually pretty legit.
It's kind of fucking banging.
It's made just for music, man. That's the best part about it.
It looks like it's just updated like a motherfucker. Like, good job, Vista. What time?
Turn it. Let me see.
Let's create the new Nerds one. It's a movement.
The movement.
Oh no, man, we have to do everything if you want to be noticed, known.
Yeah, definitely.
Give the fucking people what the fuck they want. They want good music.
I guess, Allison, did you have any questions you want to ask the nerds tonight?
No, I think I'm good. I think I asked
We've covered a shitload of topics, man. In an hour and 46 minutes, so I guess anything you guys want to plug? I know you mentioned the mixtape coming out earlier. When's that?
Go ahead.
What's the date for that?
October 16th.
All right.
Ooh,
16th.
that's my mixtape coming out.
All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna plug
October
my
16
mixtape.
hashtag.
16.
Actually, I'm gonna plug my album,
now.
plug my mixtape, because I don't know it.
It will be on up in all
November
all,
1st,
all
246.
sites, of course, you know, Rhapsody and all that stuff like that.
Where
Amazon and all that shit.
where can we find all this stuff?
It's coming up.
Hot
Give me a couple
Reverb Nation.
I'm gonna have all that. Right now,
Last FM for them.
Reverb
I ain't doing that shit
Nation
because I can't yet.
2 X's in the B.
Alright.
Datpiff.com.
Yeah.
Fucking
October 16th.
October 16th.
That's the name of the fucking
World
mixtape
Stars.
too. Ah! Motherfucking Drake.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and end it there. And I'm gonna start ending the podcast now with a joke.
Oh shit.
This joke is, how do trees get on the internet?
Easy. They were web searching.
They log on. Boom! Alright, that's it. Thanks for listening, everybody, and fucking have a sexily.
I like that.
Dude, this is.
Thanks for listening to the Who Gives a Fuck.biz podcast. Please call the hotline at 424-253-6355 with any questions or comments, and they will be shared on the next podcast. Have a great evening, you sexy humanoid, you.